And we are now live, direct from the Wastelands, with sole survivor Chef Wulfy, teaching you how to make all the Wasteland food from the Fallout series. It's the end of the world all over again. And over to you, Chef Wulfy. Are you there? Have the bombs? Oh, maybe. He might have gotten raided. Oh, thank goodness. I thought for a second there that
Here I am.
maybe something had happened. Thank goodness.
Nothing's happened at all. I'm perfectly fine. What we're going to do is teach you how to make some of my favorite dishes. Really the only things I can find to eat anyways. First up, we're going to make some radsag stew. Good stuff. If you can cook it long enough, you'll get rid of most of the radiation, but it is what it is sometimes.
Rad stew.
Yes. Luckily, a friend of mine is a fantastic butcher. He's able to cut up plenty of radsag for me.
When you mean butcher, do you mean like people who are genuinely butchers, or are butchering people?
The only thing he told me was, "You bring me a body, I'll give it back in pieces."
Oh, Chips has joined us right from the Wasteland. How are you surviving in the Wasteland at the moment, Chips? Chips is obviously here to learn how to make some stew.
Aren't we all?
Good. I'm glad you're still alive.
So we're going to start with a couple of ingredients. We'll have some nice fresh potatoes. I grabbed more of the brown ones. They seem to taste a little better than the red ones. This bad boy. One fresh gourd.
You have fish and rum. I'm impressed you managed to find some rum in the Wasteland. You must have gone rummaging for that one. Get it? Rummaging. Thank you. And did you grow these yourself in one of your settlements, or did you raid for these, one of the farms?
Oh, we've got a farm settlement back east.
Oh!
I sometimes make trades with them. It's usually fruits and vegetables, whatever they've managed to bring about from the Wasteland.
That's quite impressive. I heard settlements can be quite hard to manage.
Yes, they can be indeed, especially when you have somebody in your ear constantly.
Yeah. I've heard about such complications.
Tried to find a knife in this old place. I found this apartment abandoned. It looked like the person who used to live in it was a pig.
I mean, I'm impressed it's still relatively intact.
I crafted a generator out back. Managed to get some of the power on. At least the refrigerator's working again. Toilet, not a chance.
Oh, Chips has redeemed hydrate. Let me just open a fresh can of irradiated water. Hang on. Purple has managed to come in from the Wastelands. I'm glad to see that you haven't been raided. Ah, that fresh old 210-year-old water.
It's been sealed away for a long time, but the plastic never expires.
Yeah, which I kind of question, huh? Now that I think about it.
It's some of the good things about roaming the Wasteland. It is amazing how they seem to enjoy the longevity of things that they didn't know was going to explode.
Yeah, especially because sometimes I find there's just random bloody messes around me. You did get a gifted sub, Purple. You've forgotten.
Some purple?
Why we've got someone live on the radio here telling some pretty good Wasteland jokes. Why are graveyards so noisy? Because of all the coffin. It's nice. I think everyone needs some humor in the Wasteland. It's easy to forget to laugh Well, unless I'm on a killing rampage, then I think I laugh too much.
Nothing makes me smile more than a 22 pistol and some sucker in the sights.
Well, you do what you have to, right? Daisy has come
I
in
like
from the
this.
Wastelands. Welcome. Good to see you're still alive. Just in time. We're just prepping to make some ragstag stew.
Absolutely.
How did you go hunting the ragstag? They can be a bit weird sometimes. Sometimes they're quite shy and sometimes they're quite temperamental.
I found the ones that glow to be much more temperamental, especially when you try to pet them. They've got two heads. It's better for pets.
Pepple is asking Minx, why are you talking as if you're the main character of the story? I'm not. I'm clearly a side character. Clearly the main character of this story is Chef Wulfy.
100% correct.
Daisy, full out outfit on the dude? Yes, he's fresh from the vaults, but I think he's done quite well in settling into the wasteland. We appreciate his cooking from 210 years ago.
I was prepared for this wasteland the moment I woke up. I got bored of city life. I wanted to go out and be feral, scratch some monkeys. There are no monkeys.
I was gonna.
Scratch the Brahmin.
I mean, maybe there's some monkeys in the Institute, but I've only heard legends of that place.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh,
Everybody
Mel
seems
has wandered
terrified.
in from the wastelands. There's more
Where are they?
survivors than I thought there would be, actually.
All right, let's begin the recipe. So we're going to use some onion, some carrots, some gourd, and a couple of potatoes. And we're going to make ourselves a stew. I also have some prepared red stag broth from the bones they left behind. I mean, they tend to leave them when you crush their spirit. And of course, some red stag meat.
Now, this is a
But better make
traditional
sure to get
wasteland recipe, isn't it? Like, you actually found this written down, and this is traditionally the 4 ingredients used to make a ragstag stew.
Well, it's certainly the 4 ingredients I was able to find to make the red stag stew.
This makes sense. Mel has brought some nuka with her. You better not say that too loud. There's a lot of people who will maybe try and take that off you.
Especially for the money. Now, the only reason I'm peeling these carrots is because I don't have enough water to waste on cleaning them, so I figure this is the more efficient method.
A special guest has just radioed in. Let me just quickly respond to them.
As long as it's not Radio New Vegas, I got tired of that one.
I'm a bit of a Three Dog fan myself. It's amazing. It's alright,
Now,
we're
I'm
on
not
the
going to
good
cook
radio
the
station.
potatoes because I like the little crunchy bits on the outside.
Oh.
Some monster called it skin. That's gross.
I'd only eat the skin of vegetables, I think. You don't know where some skin has been in the wasteland.
Out in the irradiated sun, but I've never tried a vegetable myself. It's hard to get them out of the wheelchair.
Oh. I'm not touching that one.
That's the same thing I said.
Ah! Wow, you really do have that old world humor.
Well, the explosion
Yeah!
of 3,000 years doesn't allow you to lose a step.
Another chef has crawled out of the wastelands. It's nice to see that more chefs have survived the fallout. How are you going, chef?
Another step. Good to have you in, man.
We're starting off with a traditional ragstag stew. Wulfy has managed to scramble up from the wasteland some onions, carrots, a gourd, some potatoes, all which was grown fresh in his settlements. and even some ragstag managed to hunt them down. I'd like to think he didn't use a fat boy.
You can think that all you want.
And for context, I don't mean a literal fat boy. I do mean a weapon. I don't think there'll be many of them left in a post-Fallout world.
I only have 3 fat men. Gotta take them out once in a while.
Yes, you
And
think.
what I'm doing here is absolutely popular method one of the farmers showed me about quick dicing. Just a little rainbow around your onion.
Oh, Daisy has discovered a new location. It's your kitchen. So make sure you don't get raided. Safe?
Nobody yet.
Excellent.
We're looking good. Oh goodness, this knife needs sharpening. Alright, we're only going to use half of this onion because we're not going to make enough stew to feed the village. Quite frankly, I'm tired of them mooching off of me.
The settlements do mooch a lot, don't they? Oh, Chips is trying to search you. He came up with nothing.
Carla, out of the power armor. I've told you this 6 times already.
Those settlements, they're always so demanding. There was 2 cents of onion left on that roof.
Hey, don't use it. Nope. Nobody said the S word. Preston, nobody said settlements. Just okay. Go back to what you were doing.
Is that Preston again?
No, don't worry about it.
God damn it, Preston, man. He's so demanding.
It can be quite the bore.
I would raid, but you've already cut the onions, and that stuff in the air is bad for my irradiated skin. That's true. That's true. Dude, the vault suit, dedication. I mean, he kind of came out like that, but one day we'll get him armor.
I don't see what you mean. I'm practically invisible in this thing.
Yeah, you don't stand out at all in the brown wastelands.
Been shot at plenty of times.
Only shot once is quite impressive. The doctors are a little questionable. Sometimes you gotta represent your hometown or home vault, home settlement.
I wouldn't call it so much a home as I would a sleeping situation. Sometimes you get frozen for 200 years, and sometimes you have generations of people living in a vault. Guess which one mine was?
Did you ever find out what kind of vault yours was?
Well, based on the dead wife, I'm going to say some kind of weird sacrificial vault.
Oh, that's bad luck, man. I also hear that the rings don't go for much.
Turns out the rings didn't go for much at all. So we're just going to medium chunk all these vegetables because we just want to get them around to the same size. They'll cook more evenly that way.
I imagine it's quite important to keep your knives sharp in the wastelands.
Certainly is. You'll never know who's going to run up on you. Unfortunately, leather armor really plays hell on the blade.
Did you use the same blade for cooking and chopping?
And stabbing.
Yeah. Okay. No, noted. So hopefully cleaned.
Oh, of course. I washed it out back. That's where I found the rat stag. It was lying in a puddle of water. I just used it on the knife.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Oh, Mel says, I hear one vault had Liam Neeson. I'm not surprised that he's still going. He's got quite a strong career.
Absolutely.
Oh, and shaving. Do you also use the knife for shaving?
I don't do a lot of shaving. Though, when I want to cut it down, I usually just grab some random piece of metal I found if it's laying around.
Oh, Mock's got a good point. Radiation kills all of the bad stuff on the knife. That's true. You just need to wave it around.
Exactly.
Oh, Tharina has wandered in from the wasteland. Really good to see that you've survived. Welcome, welcome to our little makeshift hovel. Sweet fallout suit. Yes, I think Wulfy's quite lucky that he hasn't had his vault suit stolen off of him yet. Borrowed. Borrowed. Things are only borrowed in the wasteland.
If that's the case, then I borrowed a lot of guns.
Yeah, that's what I like to say too. I mean, I'd return it to them, but they're just sleeping.
I don't get why you choose the non-lethal method. I prefer just putting the gun to their head and saying sayonara.
Well, you know, life in the wasteland. Daisy is cooking as well. And what are you cooking? What did you manage to scrounge up? Oh, Tharina managed to scrounge up a Fallout cookbook. That's quite impressive considering all the books around the Commonwealth seem to either be destroyed or being returned to the library quite dedicatedly.
I was told that it was important, and I made it my duty to return every single book I find.
Yeah, did you get much out of that?
I got a teddy bear.
Oh, I'm sure Dogmeat would have loved that.
Unfortunately, that was the problem. Dogmeat did love it.
Oh, Daisy is cooking some nice steak. I hope you enjoy your Brahmin. I hope you didn't take the Brahmin from a trader, though. There's been a bit of an issue with these.
Yeah, sometimes the raiders come through and kill the trader and leave the Brahmin just wandering around. Poor little thing. I try not to smile when I put them down, but you only get lucky so many times.
Oh, Farina bought it off of Amazon a couple of years ago. Amazon is still going in the Commonwealth? I'm so impressed. That company just won't die.
I wonder if that's where the Institute's hiding. The old Amazon warehouses.
God, maybe that's who's running the Institute. It all makes sense now.
Jeff Bezos.
Is running the Institute. It all makes sense.
Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know who that is. See, from my time, he was a multi-billionaire.
Wow, he had 1 billion caps? How did he carry them around?
I imagine he used some of the Chinese for that.
Chips has managed to scrounge up a jar of dirt. I don't know how much that would sell for, but if you take it to Diamond City, I'm sure there's some sucker. Daisy swearing that they didn't take it from a trader. They'd feel too bad. That's right, folks. You shouldn't kill traders. We need traders. Protect the traders.
Especially if they pay you.
Mel forgot how to read a century ago, so I'm really impressed that she's in chat right now.
Mel the Ghoul.
Oh. Ghoul Mel.
So, I have my vegetables collected here. I have some gourd, carrot, onions, and of course my potatoes. What we're going to do simply is going to place this into a pot with a little bit of oil that I've managed to squeeze by hand out of some olives.
By hand? Wow. What's your
Well,
strength
it's
at?
mostly just a pile of chopped olives. Hello there.
It's his evil
Well,
twin
good
that
evening.
runs it.
All right. I'm going to have to move you now so we can get to a position where we're able to cook.
You got 50 coins? Coins or caps? Coins aren't really as good anymore, but I hear that subway tokens are still in use.
Haha.
Chef Lois is asking us to calm the fuck down. It's pretty exciting. We are way more to the left than the right now. So excuse us trying our best in the wasteland. Hang on, let me see if I can fix it up for you. We might be able to.
Are we upside down?
No. We're just a little over to one side. Just seeing if I can.
I'm not very good with this whole technology thing.
Okay, I know what we're gonna do.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to add all of my vegetables in a pot.
Chat box. It's
Now we're going to cook this until it softens up a little bit. Creates a little bit of caramelization.
my goodness, your camera must have come from the super duper mat. It's having a hard time focusing.
Sometimes the theme can make it a little iffy.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Caps, you mean? Yeah. Caps. I'm still used to the old ages. Oh, we have another ghoul in here. Mel had a coin once, a silver dollar. Wonder what happened to it. I will try 2 fish and a jar run for your heavier vegetables. We need our vegetables. But I hear there's a settlement, probably only a couple of miles over, that probably don't need all their vegetables. I will say that these are some magnificently large vegetables, says Mel, that radiated mutations have acted in your favor. I know, right? At least they're not alive. Well,
Yep.
Not alive in some of the ways I've seen them.
Incredibly better. Now I managed to take some seawater and evaporate it until I had some of the salt left over. It's a little fishy, but we're going to use it to season up the dish a little bit.
I'm impressed. You traveled quite far out to get that. How'd you go with the Mirelex?
I didn't have to go far at all. There was a tank. There was a tank in the super duper mart with some old lobsters in it.
Oh, God.
Mirelex I tend to try to stray away from. They don't seem to enjoy when you shoot them in the carapace.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't really have many Mirelurk recipes these days.
I plan on turning one of them into armor. If they're bulletproof, all I have to do is get inside of that shell and then I'm bulletproof.
Chips is going to rob the Institute for some more. Let us know, but I heard rumors that there's gorillas there. I know, crazy. I don't even know what a gorilla is.
You remember that guy we met in Diamond City? Just like that.
Why would they want to recreate him?
The Institute is a strange thing from what I've heard since I woke up. They do lots of weird things. Apparently none of the birds are real.
Mel heard rumors that Jeff Bezos was there. You know what? I think I heard that rumor just earlier. Your poor little super duper Mark camera. It's like you tried to rest your Pip-Boy up on the side. Chips is still trying to search you and is still coming up empty.
Let me see if I can gently dab it away. Nope.
Yeah. Reception still isn't great in the Commonwealth.
Focus.
So what's this? You've chopped up all the vegetables and you've put some freshly hand squeezed oil. Once again, what's your strength at? That's crazy. And you're just heating it on super? And is it on a medium heat? High?
Yeah, we're working on a medium-sized flame. I'm pretty much just using leaves to keep it going.
I like to use dollar bills. Not because I like making it rain, but just because we don't really have a choice. That's what we have for fuel out this way.
Nobody uses overworld money anyway. It's all about bottle caps. Though if you go over to the West Coast, you'll find that people are a little obsessed with ones with tiny stars on them. I don't get the hype.
Your super duper camera really wants to focus on your fridge. I'm impressed you dragged a fridge in there, by the way.
The fridge was already here. It was dragging the corpses out of it that was the problem.
That's a bit better. Mel asks, "Oh, so you're not burning the bones of your enemies?" Oh, seems like Mel's a bit disappointed.
I can hear you just fine. At least I can hear you. Thanks. Are you paying attention to our guests?
Yes? I mean, as much as I can. I might have, popped a few mentats just to keep my charisma up.
Now, I'm only going to take this as far as the onions begin to caramelize and a little bit of browning, because I'm going to replace it with the meat. And I'm going to brown up the meat. And then I'm going to reduce some sauce in the meat. And finally, I'm going to add broth and the vegetables back to the meat.
So, meat. I feel like meat's quite plentiful in the Commonwealth, actually. Not always the right type of meat, but we're not out of meat.
I agree. I bought some iguana bits from this man the other day. It's almost 10 caps.
I'm excited to have some ragstag stew instead of some squirrel stew. I was really over squirrel stew, which is weird because I don't think I've ever seen any squirrels.
If you have, they're probably size. You know, it's always nice to being able to settle down, not being fired at, make something special.
It is quite relaxing, isn't it? I'm still kind of keeping one eye out of the, well, it's not really a door, whatever that is supposed to be now, the boarded up pieces of wood. But it's nice to settle down for a home-cooked meal. Well, home.
I did my best, but unfortunately the window's still crushed.
Nell says, "I'll be honest, I think I've been eating too many roaches. Too much protein and not much else."
Red roach meat is a totally acceptable thing if you have nothing else to have. Why, the moment I woke up from the vault, I bit into the first thing I could see.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that was my wife. Then the second thing was the red roach.
Well, now I know what you did with your wife. Meow, meow, meow.
Yes. Special, special. They used to call me that back in high school, special. They said I didn't have too many eyes. It's strange, because I only have two.
I think they meant your intelligence stats.
Oh, you're talking about the special test? Strength, P, E, charisma, I, luck. That's what I got.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So now what we've done so far is we've gotten the onions to sweat. It's releasing all of this nice aroma and flavor. It's starting to get a little bit of sweat sticking to the bottom of the pan. That's what we want.
Speaking
Now we're
of...
going to remove it.
Oh, where are you going?
I am setting them in this convenient bowl.
Oh, press
It was
carefully.
armor at one point, but this is what I have to work with. Don't worry, I'm bringing you back. Because you see, we forgot one little step. And if my thing would work, there we are.
Yay.
Huzzah.
There we go. This is nice. This is nice.
I didn't put this on when I was frozen. I woke up in it.
Let's put this back on the other side, huh?
We'll take some of our red stag here. Luckily, this isn't the glowing kind. That one makes my fingers tingle. I need to work back here. Haha. And we're just going to cut this down into chunks. That way, it's easier to stew.
There we go.
Good thing I've got my knee armor here. Yes, that'll work.
So, Mel was mentioning radroaches. Why do radroaches make bad pets?
I don't know.
Because they always bug you. That red stag is looking very fresh.
Absolutely. It was killed this morning.
Are you going to mount their heads?
No, they told me to stop doing that.
Like half the fun.
Fortunately, they didn't enjoy how many I hung up around Diamond City. Apparently, one of them was a pet. Who keeps a pet rat sack? Not that boy anymore. Returning to our pot.
So
One of
you've
these days, we'll work on the full press. Please, thank you.
Oh. So you chopped up your venison. I mean, rad stag.
Correct. I have my red stag in pieces, and now I'm going to give it a nice sear and a nice caramelization to add a lot of flavor to this otherwise practically flavorless soup. The hardest thing to find in the wasteland are herbs and spices, but luckily, thanks to a shaman I met back in the West Coast, I figured out a few good ingredients to use. Sunflowers make for a fantastic spice.
Really true. I really don't see many herbs and spices in the wasteland.
Use some more of this fishy salt. Sorry, what did I get? What?
Right. I am going to. There you go.
I like how these.
What have we got going on?
Sorry, the memory was just making me laugh. See, I found it on a man who was hanging out of a window by his ankles.
By his ankles?
Too bad he tried to escape before the bomb dropped and got caught.
I've seen some
Yeah,
skeletons and weird.
that's a story to tell. Sometimes you just have to piece it together.
Oh my goodness. I've actually never seen ragstag cooked venison. What does it taste like?
surprisingly not as gamey as you would think. The radiation does add a bit of spice. It tastes like a ramen if the ramen tasted like it was eating wild game.
Ah, okay. And how many packs of Radaway would you recommend after this meal?
Oh, I would suggest it during the meal.
I'll try it in. That's
Especially
clever.
if you're having some line red stuff. In fact, if you're having line red stuff, just go ahead and cook it in the right away. It's going to be better off, even if it will taste good.
That makes sense.
Say again, my friend.
I was just humming to our radio station. I really feel like Diamond City's radio has gotten a lot better recently. He's just gotten more confidence.
I absolutely agree. He seems to be more of a confidence man lately. But it's a good thing Miles went out and did that mission.
I've got another joke for you, but I tell it at a great risk. So let's hope that none of our friends that are looking after the Commonwealth are listening right now. But how do you know if someone is a Brotherhood of Steel member?
A giant scary armor is my usual indication.
Don't worry, they'll tell you.
That reminds me of this thing we used to have back before the war. They were called vegans.
Vegans? What's a vegan?
They were another group that loved to tell you who they were. They managed to live off of eating leaves and sticks. It's a crazy, crazy time.
I guess that would be quite a helpful skill. I mean, if you own a settlement.
Back then, they had the choice. Now, what I've got going on here is the tag is releasing its liquid, so I'm pretty sure you should have drained it more, but that's okay.
I don't see it releasing the liquids.
Remove those to the broth and reuse them later. That way I can actually get some crispiness going on these bad boys.
Oh, that's right. I remember you had a bowl of the broth prepared, didn't you? So you just added it to this?
I haven't had any broth yet. This was simply the moisture escaping the
juices.
rat tag. Now that all that's taken care of, we can do a little bit of browning. Like my favorite machine gun. Say, what do you get when you combine a pipe pistol with a super mutant?
What do you get when you combine a pipe pistol with a super mutant?
Broken arms.
Hot dogs? Oh.
No, broken arms.
Ah.
Turns out this seems a little tougher than a 22. Did we scare away one of our guests?
I think they've gone off to survive for a little bit. Oh, our other guest? I suspect they're still having their own battles. Let me check what they're up to, huh? I looked over and they're watching us.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So now we got a little bit of browning going on. We're going to reintroduce our first.
So you browned the venison.
Who have never created such a delicious dish before. Maybe asking yourself, but your vegetables aren't sauteed very much. Well, you see, making a stew is something that takes time. Something that takes time cooks slowly, and something that cooks slowly makes everything nice and soft.
Okay, so you chopped up your vegetables, you cooked them in oil, you then added your venison afterwards, you poured the juices into the broth, and then browned it off, and then added your vegetables back in to cook until they're soft.
They will be cooking in the remainder of the broth. Is that right there?
This makes sense. And you added some salt. That's right.
Yes, of course. Just the things we can find around the wasteland. A little bit of salt. I also managed to find a couple of dry plants, little herby ones. Not sure what they're called. Smells like a rose. I call it Mary.
I have still never seen herbs in the wasteland, so I'm impressed.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil and then cover it up on a simmer and let it take care of itself for an hour and a half.
Now I can see why you wanted to raid and grab a camera arm. Now it makes sense.
Grab a camera.
Camera arm. You mentioned about the camera arm, and I'm like, now it makes sense that you wanted to grab one so it comes further out over.
It would have been fantastic to have, and honestly, I could have mounted it in a place where I could have moved it back and forth without having to change the camera angle.
It's alright. Next super duper Mart raid.
It'll be in tomorrow. So we're just going to bring this to a boil first, and then I'm going to cover it, and we'll move on to our next spin.
Okay. What are we making next?
Next, we'll be making some Glencoe mac and cheese I managed to find in the bottom of a mole rat hill.
Bottom of a mole rat hill?
Absolutely. Those little son of a guns know how to get into everything. You can find all kinds of good stuff down there.
That's true. I do have mole rat problems. They just burst up everywhere.
It's the strangest thing. I found a golden statue one day of a woman holding a rose. Some kind of trumpety flower.
A golden statue of a woman holding a rose?
I could barely read it, but the other side looked like it read to Bella.
I know what you mean.
But I'm glad somebody does, because I have no clue. Something important to remember, especially with the massive amounts of radiation we're consuming from this dish. Whenever you're smelling something, waft the chemicals towards you. Don't just put your head over it.
Mel has said all these modern cooking shows are always using wacky ingredients to stand out, like herbs. It's true. I'd never heard of a herb before.
I'm fairly certain this is just dead grass, but I think it'll add some good flavor to the meal.
I feel like even grass is rare these days.
It's much more common in Boston.
Huh.
Where I woke up. From my vault.
From my vault.
What? No. Preston, no, there's no point in the set. Nobody needs help. No, Preston, I'm not gonna. Nope.
Is that Preston again?
My hit boy's been updated.
Tell Preston to look after his own settlements. God damn it, Preston.
That's why he made me the general. He didn't want to do anything but tell me what to do, which is strange because I'm the general.
That's weird. So you woke up from a vault knowing nothing about this world, ran into a guy who seems more experienced about the Commonwealth than you, and they made you a general?
Yeah, well, I showed them I could make my banks bounce.
Huh. Mel, I once saw a vault that was just filled with plants. It was nuts. Couldn't stay there long enough, though. The plants kept moving and bit my leg. I've heard legends of that place. We got all excited when we were researching this because we thought it was a farm vault. And it had been a farm vault. It just went a bit out of control, huh?
Last thing I heard, there were little green men.
Little green men? Like aliens?
That is somebody that didn't decide to pay for a while.
Oh, I can see the radstag fat releasing.
Yes, indeed. Red stag is actually a much more lean meat than most, especially Brahman.
Is it? Huh.
They don't do a lot of running,
That's
especially
true.
with the extra two forelegs.
They do run a lot. That's really true. Brahmin kind of waddle.
Yes, like a lumber. Though when you've got 500 pounds of provisions packed onto you, I'm quite surprised they can move it all.
I'm surprised dog meat can move it all with how much you load him up with.
He's a loyal companion and a fantastic carry-on. Alright, we've started to get a little bit of a boil going on. So I'm going to turn this down to medium. And I'm going to place this cap over top. And we're going to forget that this exists for the next hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay. If you don't get raided in the next hour and a half, I'll be impressed.
I will too. Luckily, I have some shotgun traps set up.
Well, sorry, I was distracted, but you guys talking about dog meat? Yeah, that stuff's delicious. Yeah, for some reason, I don't really understand why, but there's this dog that wanders around the area that's famous, and they called him dog meat. I don't really know why they named him so literally, but I guess they were quite hungry.
Oh, this really does feel like a wasteland. I have like no water pressure.
You got no water pressure?
Yeah, no, I do not. I need to call. Oh, I forgot his name. Crap.
I mean, you must be used to having an overseer come in and fix all your problems.
What kind of boat were you in? It sounds a lot nicer than mine.
I don't like to mention which vault I'm from. People tend to look down on me a little bit. Think that I'm not as capable as surviving in the wasteland.
Boat 101, eh?
God damn it.
It's okay. If my home got turned into a motel, I'd be sad too.
Meanwhile.
So I'm going to take some of this dairy irradiated water and boil it for a moment, only to get it hot. There's nothing to remove.
So what is this now?
So now we're going to work on one of my favorite things to find, lamb mac and cheese. But because we both know that the cheese packets inside have long since rotted away, I'm afraid I'm not going to be the original packaging.
Oh, thank goodness.
I tried it once before. It was very hairy.
Lamb coat always looks way better on the packet if you can see through all the grime than it does when you take it out.
Certainly so. So instead of simply using the noodles from this, they're packed with so many preservatives, there's no way they would go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right after we get the water boiling. Now, a benefit to owning a few settlements here and there. I probably shouldn't say the word owning, but quite frankly, they do work for free. Our lovely farm owners are able to make some of the most fantastic things. For instance, I have some heavy cream.
Ah, they got Brahmin, huh?
They have plenty of Brahmin. I took them from a few traders.
I guess.
For this recipe, we'll be using some heavy Brahmin cream, some aged white cheddar.
Oh,
Seeing as
wow.
lamb mac and cheese tends to end up being white after you've cooked it, I wanted to go for something a little more seasonal. I'll tell you what, my artisanal cheese graters are the best in the business. We trade from here all the way to the Wasteland on the west coast.
Huh?
As I said, we'll be using some aged white cheddar and some Parmesan.
Wow, your settlement are really good with their Brahmin, huh?
Sometimes too good. Sometimes we have a Brahmin emergency and I have to go call the numbers. The bulls tend to be problematic.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of a cheese grater, so I'm going to have to cut them by hand. You don't want to watch something as boring as water boiling. Come over here with me. Hang out. Have a nice time. Chat by the fire. So it was a transition.
Nice.
So I'm simply going to cut my cheese to small enough pieces that it will melt faster.
That makes sense.
Remember, it's always good to keep your knife sharp, whether you're cutting cheese or flaying humans. Raiders. They're not humans.
Yeah. Wow, your melee workshop skills must be quite high to keep your knives this good quality.
They're plenty high indeed. I have a pool cue with a red dot sight on it.
Unfortunately,
That should be plenty.
we're going to have a break from the Wasteland in about 5 minutes just to let everyone know. But that's all right. 3 minutes is enough time to go out for a quick raid. And then we should be undisturbed from anyone for 60 minutes.
Undisturbed? I am always disturbed.
I am not surprised.
Now I know what you're asking yourself. You're asking yourself, but Wolf, those are very dry cheeses. You're not going to have a very nice sauce that'll be, oh, sandy and dry cheesy. Nobody wants that. That's why I was able to find some very, very preservative-packed mozzarella.
Ah.
That's right, this little ball here managed to make it 200 years through an ice age. At least my personal ice age.
That is a very concerning piece of cheese. Oh,
It smells like lemon.
still moist.
That's the slime. And the taste just like a gorgonzola.
Huh. No wonder the super mutants are always hanging out in those kind of places. Chips has returned from the Institute. How did it go? Did you find out what a gorilla is? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Gorilla.
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 Ooh. Hard. Finally, I found my Vault 13 canteen. Thought I'd lost that thing. It's a good piece. Some courier left it for me. Let's see, how much cheese do we have? I think we'll have plenty. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. Now, the best way to store your cheese when you're living in a wasteland is simply to cover it in as much stuff as possible, because it'll hold.
Oh, Chips also got some alcohol and food. I didn't know the Institute had alcohol. No, definitely gonna have to rate it.
The Institute has alcohol?
The Institute has alcohol.
Or we're gonna have to change that to the Institute had alcohol.
True. Chips took it all.
Chips, my friend. You're going to share that, right?
All right. While you properly make sure that you are storing your aged cheeses, very aged, extremely aged, beyond aged cheeses, we're going to go for a quick break from the Wasteland. So if you guys want to run out and do a raid, please come back in 3 minutes and then we will be undisturbed for 60 minutes. And for those who are subbed, you get to hear more ramblings from the wonderful Chef Wulfy.
Perfect.
Here, have some. Chips shared.
Huzzah!
I like people in the Wasteland who share. It means I don't have to borrow.
You know what they say, people who borrow don't always give it back.
I mean, I would give it
I
back
say,
if
why
I
do I have
didn't,
to?
if I didn't, you know, make them sleep.
Say, you're not playing that ad for sugar bombs again, are you?
Look, I mean, I don't really have a choice over the ads. We just still have them programmed from 200 years ago. I really like the one with the board game.
A board game?
Yeah, like Blast Radius or something. Looks like a good game.
Oh, I haven't played that in over 200 years. Haha!
Did you have the weird pony?
uh, oh, yes, I bought a Giddy Up Buttercup for my daughter.
That's it. Giddy up, Buttercup. I'd ride that thing everywhere.
I'm just adding my noodles now. As you can see, they came from this tamper-proof bag. So that I know none of the raiders decided to fill it with sand like last time.
Yes, because plastic definitely keeps radiation out.
I believe it's that kind of special lead line plastic, the kind you can see through.
Oh, see-through lead line plastic. Yes, I heard that technology was available.
I'm not too worried about it. I think my body's strong enough to resist radiation. Hasn't affected me so far.
It only looks like it. Yep. I still don't know how you get away with having no armor. Something about vault people.
Who needs armor when you look this good? I had a teacher that once told me I must be the luckiest man alive. I'm not sure why he told me that.
I wonder what your luck stats were. Mel, I see
My
Wulfy went to one of those special vaults.
Special as can be.
It's definitely one form of special, as I'm starting to slowly realize.
S is for strength, P is for personality.
Yeah. And welcome back those who were just having a quick raid. We have just packaged up our extremely aged cheeses. And I think I saw you add some salt to the elbow pasta that's gone into the pot.
Yes, I have indeed. It's going to taste like fish like everything else, but it's going to be fantastic.
This land does have an odd taste of fish all the time, that's true.
Especially when you pull these out of toilets.
We, mm. Did you ever do that thing when you were looking into a toilet because you were just checking if something was in there and then you accidentally drank from it? Was that just me?
It's the strangest thing. It happens all the time.
right?
You're just looking in there, and suddenly you dip your head in
You
and
just
take a chug.
you're just drinking toilet water and then getting
You don't even think
rad.
about it.
Really weird. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, Chips is redeeming some hydrate. Let me just open a fresh can of fresh water. I'm a bit spoiled today. I just wanted to splurge out a little. It was really refreshing. Thank you. I like when
Who
we're
doesn't like a little bit of fresh water?
I like when we're encouraged to kind of splurge out of our rations a little bit. Mel says, "Oh, I've been drinking toilet water for years. The rads really illuminate my skin. Really gives me a glow. I've heard it does give a really nice glow. I'm not sure if it's a healthy glow, but it's a glow. Kind
It
of
is a glow, certainly.
helps me find my way home at night." So we're waiting for the pasta to boil, right?
Yes, we are. We're waiting for the pasta to boil. In the meantime, I'm sitting here staring at my cheese. As you can see, it's a wonderful concoction. To remind you again, we have aged white cheddar, we have Parmesan, and we have mozzarella that I found in a cupboard.
Oh, Chips is searching you again and has come up with "you're still empty." But he's got some nice cheeses.
No, I had a gun around here somewhere, and I don't know where it's gone. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Let's see what jokes we have. What do you get when you cross a Deathclaw and a Yao guy? I've never seen one of them in my area. I think I'm lucky.
A Yagua?
Yeah, I've heard
So you
about
remember
them.
the gorillas you were talking about?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with bigger claws.
I hear Becklaws are
Really
tasty.
bad hair.
Well, apparently if you cross them, it's the fastest way to an early grave.
I don't get it.
I need to ask Three Dog for some better jokes.
Hey dog, I met that guy once. He told me some kid was looking for Liam Neeson.
Oh, did they find him?
Don't know, never heard anything again. Went down to Megaton and saw that it was just a crater, and then I decided to head on back to the east.
It was really disappointing. Looked like a bomb had hit it.
I know. There was a ghoul in there trying to get me to help her with a book.
With a book?
Yeah, some kind of survival guide, which I found was kind of ironic coming from a ghoul.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it, but you'd think, oh well, I guess they did survive really well.
The ghouls fared better than most, I'm afraid.
Why did the Brahmin go to space?
I couldn't tell you.
To see the moon.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, Mel is from Megaton. I think you met my Auntie Ethel.
No, her name was Moira.
Oh. I don't think I stayed there long enough, I'll admit.
You certainly didn't stay through the explosion, I imagine.
Kind of made my skin crawl a little bit.
Yeah, I heard tell it was because of some guy named Burke. Never knew who that person was, never met him.
Oh, Mel knows. That bitch Moira.
I don't know if she's a bitch, but I do know she had a very strange accent. Especially for the West Coast.
Oh, Lumen has crawled in from the Wasteland. Welcome. Really, really glad to see that you're still alive. They have discovered this new location of Wulfy's kitchen. Welcome. What's the button
You can
do?
keep walking in here.
Which button? What button? Where button? Lumen has found a button. I don't suggest pushing big red buttons in the Commonwealth.
Last time I pressed one, 3 rockets flew out from this very strange silo.
Oh, that was you? Oh, I heard about that. Oh, Lumen is barely alive. Oh, well, look, ghouls are welcome too. We don't discriminate
I'm
here.
doing now as I'm draining the pasta. It's finished.
And welcome, we are currently making Blamco mac and cheese, but Chef Wulfy realized that maybe the old school ones from the packets isn't that fresh, so his settlement provided him with cheeses and cream.
Oh, please work on the first press. Come on. What is your problem?
Last time I pressed a button,
This is your
Megaton changed a bunch.
Yes, Megaton's been having quite the hard time. So, to our mac and cheese, we're going to add a little bit of our ramen cream.
Go back then. Maybe it's in a better state now. It improved, right? Right?
Well, if you call a smoking crater an improvement.
I mean, I think anything could have been an improvement over that place. Come on, little super duper mark camera. You can focus. You can do it.
It's trying its hardest.
It's trying its own. The little cam that could. Ooh. That actually looks really good. That looks way better than the Blamco that I get out of the packet.
It's still having a hard time.
Said, I mean, improve for me at least. Huh. I maybe I'll go back sometime. I might travel with the next trader I see.
So I'm going to go ahead and add my cheeses.
So this is cream and pasta, which you've cooked in water with just a bit of salt, fresh water, if you can, and then you're adding your 3 types of cheeses.
Yes, but I realize I'm doing this in a very strange way. Well, not really. In the effort to not overcook the noodles, normally you add the cheese as a sauce afterwards, and I may have skipped that step. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to strain out the cream. That bottom's just going to have to stay in there, unfortunately.
Wait, so what were you supposed to do?
Well, I'm going to overcook the noodles if I do it this way.
Oh! Look, it's been 210 years. He needs to remember how to do things.
My wife used to do all the cooking.
Still thawing.
Before you got yourself shot.
Lumen thinks they have COVID, by the way. I feel like death has entered my body. I heard that might have been what caused the fallout.
Yes, the sanctions game between China and America, certainly over that Wuhan flu. And again, that's their problem.
I mean,
so to the heavy cream.
Okay, add the cheese to the heavy cream.
To the heavy cream, we're adding the cheeses. And I'm doing this so quickly because I have a very thin layer of heavy cream under a skillet. It will heat up very fast, so I don't have to worry about how it's melting. Go ahead and add the mozzarella as well. There should be more than enough cheese to make a nice sauce.
So a hot cheese, a mozzarella. Mozzarella's so good.
Mozzarella is excellent. It makes fantastic sauces. Of course, we're going to add a little bit of salt. And I managed to get some long pepper for this one.
Ooh.
Went ahead and crushed it up and put it into this very convenient container I found.
You have some nice settlements. Yeah, you actually got black pepper. I'm impressed.
simply going to stir it around and make sure that our cheese melts nicely and incorporates the best way it needs.
So
We have to add any more cheese. You were saying something was interesting?
Yeah, it's just really interesting to see someone actually use a whisk to whisk things and not just melt it down and make it into armor.
Some of the strangest armor I've seen made out of whisks. Usually face covers, sometimes shoulder shields. I
Yeah.
stab right through them every time.
This one. Why a
I was
cat?
lucky to get a whisk. I usually just use a stick.
Oh, wow, you've really upgraded. I'm glad you found a whisk.
Cheese sauce is already starting to come out. We're getting nice and
Yep, I see it.
with this being a heavy cream, it's okay if it gets to like a high simmer, but you don't want to particularly boil it, as you will still break your sauce.
What does breaking sauce mean?
That means that the fats and the waters will separate. You'll end up with an oily mess of chunky cheese globules.
Lumen is dying. Can you leave your stuff somewhere convenient so we can pick it up later? I just want to get it before the raiders, that's all.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Lumen. I hope you remembered to save.
Who doesn't forget a quick save now and again? Go ahead and add some more cheese.
More cheese.
Yes, this should be plenty. This should make it absolutely delicious. It's so far, by the way, been only about 20 minutes since we started our stew, and it's chugging along just fine. You may wonder how I know this. Well, it's because I have a sundial outside I built myself.
Do you even have a sundial? Koi, your mega stinky fish mama gang. I will pass on this message to you. I'm sure I can convince a trader to carry this message. Hang on. Here we go.
Find somebody to carry a letter over. Now that is some good stuff. You want to be careful with your salt content as well. Parmesan has a pretty salty flavor, and cheddar can have a pretty fair amount as well. So sometimes it's better to season after.
Got it. That's alright. I don't really feel like trying to get more salt again, so less can be better.
Absolutely. Now, I'm using my Voltec verified glove.
Oh.
And this is the voice. We'll go ahead and get our cheese back. Our noodles back. And we'll add our cheese sauce. Stirring them right together.
Lumen is genuinely sick of what they think is COVID.
That is not good. I'm really sorry to hear that for the boy.
You're having your own fallout. That looks so delicious.
It sounds just as tasty. I'm just making sure that this is well mixed up and I have the Parmesan that I put in earlier nice and melted. There we have a nice side dish for the red segment will be done in an hour. Our Blanco mac and cheese.
Oh, it looks so good. That looks way better than the packaged stuff. I need to go steal some Brahmin.
putting away more of this cheese. I've even just got some eggs. Go ahead and look in our stew real quick.
Roasting. It was briefly really great. There it is. Nice.
All right, now. Of course, our stew will be done in just a little bit of time, so might as well hang out, maybe have a couple of bites of our mac and cheese.
Ooh, tell us what it's like.
Very nice, actually.
Ah,
I was worried the cheese was going to have more of that weird radiation bitter flavor, but they seem to have worked that out.
I'm jealous. Very jealous.
It's like having a nice bechamel with a bit of age from the cheddar, sweetness from the mozzarella, softness. Fantastic.
Yeah. Lumen, I just slept for 12 hours and I'm still exhausted. I hope you're in a nice settlement.
At least do yourself a favor and build a nice bed.
Yeah, that's
You're not going to
true.
find a new mattress, but you can find the least stained one.
That's true. Or if you dare, just use someone else's mattress. It's kind of weird sometimes how I just know that mattresses are owned, even if no one's around.
Yes, it's the strangest feeling. You've murdered everybody in the camp, and yet you just aren't compelled to use the bed.
Hun, deep down inside, it's just still their mattress. It just still feels owned.
The only thing I worry about being deep down inside is my bullet deep down inside their guts.
Well, try not to
Filthy
spray it
birds.
over the mattress. Hey,
What?
just gotta do what a raider's gotta do. Raid.
Raiders raid. They do be raiding.
I mean, you gotta be good at something in your life. Short life. Although I'm really impressed with their engineers. What was that? You were mumbling off into the oblivion.
I was saying the heat of the radioactive evening is making me start to sweat. I had to open a window.
Oh,
What?
it's all the radiation.
Oh, absolutely. Our skin is looking nice. It's still going to be a little while until it's completed. Have you got any fun Wasteland stories, Minx?
I have another great joke. You ready?
All right.
Why are caps used as currency in America?
Why?
Because America is a capitalist country.
No, we're not. We're a democracy.
What is it that a great teacher once said, that death is better than communism?
Death is a preferable option to communism.
That's it. That was that was quite a crazy time in the Steel Brotherhood. They
Yes,
they
I
had,
remember when we joined.
do you remember the time the Steel Brotherhood made a mech to attack a building down the road?
To dig a hole as well.
Oh, and to dig a hole. Yeah.
Turns out it's a fantastic hole digger.
That's what I use my mechs for.
You have a mech? I just have power armor. 13 of them, actually.
13? Is that all?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Isn't it weird how we can't seem to keep a generator? Like, we have a generator going for a very long time in our settlements, but powering power suit armor for more than 30 minutes, real difficulty. Real difficulty.
I just imagine it's the luck of the draw. Our armor tends to be very, very power hungry.
For Chips, who raided the Institute earlier, why do simps fart so fast? Because they were made by the Institute. I think that's the only fart joke I've ever told in my life. I just need to point that out.
You could have picked a better one for your first one.
There wasn't a fan.
I imagine if there was a fan, it would have been worse.
This is a little bit breaking the fourth wall, but Fallout 3, where's my father? Fallout 4, where's my son? Fallout 76, where's my refund?
Where's
Truth.
anybody?
Truth. Truth. I think it's the best one I've heard so far.
Well, I suppose I might as well break out to the next thing. We're going to go ahead and make a recipe that I found while I was sneaking around Nuka World.
Oh. I'm really excited. I want to see this. And it's not even just Nuka-Cola. You're actually going to make Nuka-Cola Quantum?
That's right. The hard part was I wasn't able to get the strontium-9, so I had to settle for some cesium-137. But they should be about the same kind of glow.
Is it actually?
It's certainly an isotope. If I had my Geiger counter on me right now, it'd be going crazy.
Oh my god. And that's consumable? Wow.
Well, people consumed it.
Okay. To be honest, I think people consumed worse 210 years ago.
You may be right. So we'll start. Oh my goodness. That was not something I wanted to get wet.
Oh no! What got wet?
Nothing that isn't broken, luckily. Where was I? Oh, yes. So I made a simple syrup here out of a bit of stevia leaves that I use for the sweetness, some hub flour for the color, and for flavor, Powerade.
Powerade.
So we're just going.
Milk's fresh from power suits.
I managed to find this lucky bad boy in one of the underground vaults.
Oh.
So first we'll start with a little carbonated water. Just about as far as we need to go.
Yes, Lumen, we're making Nuka Quantum. I'm really excited.
And then we're going to add our syrup, which I will stir with my stirring stick until we get the nice blue color we're looking for. And just enough flavor, just like you get out of a vending machine. At least you used to be able to get out of a vending machine.
Lumen managed to scavenge out of the Wastelands an actual alcoholic recipe for Nuka Quantum.
Oh, did he? My alcoholic recipe tends to be add alcohol to Nuka-Cola Quantum.
That's true.
There we are. That should do just fine. This will provide us with plenty of flavor.
The syrup was made out of Powerade, squeezed freshly from Power Armor. Powerade, stevia, and what? And hub flour for the coloring. Food coloring. Got it.
It's a little thick at the bottom there, but that's okay.
And what flavor Powerade did you squeeze out of the Power Armor?
It was a strange flavor I found. It was not very fruity. It's an antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
Yeah, I never heard of it before, but maybe it'll help out with the cold nights.
Now, this one is pretty much just add a little bit of spirit to tons of alcohol. That makes sense. Sprite.
As
Sprite.
spirit to
Sprite
drink.
to a ton of alcohol. Yeah, okay. Sprite.
Oh,
The Leet confused me. It's
that's a
been many
fantastic
years since
recipe.
I've had to read Leet. No, they put a 3 in. I was like, huh?
Now we're going to come to our our secret ingredient, the cesium.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you want to be careful with this stuff. It can be a bit on the excitable side, so to speak. See, it has an issue where it likes to jump. So when it contacts into water, it's not something you want to usually deal with. But you know, in these situations, it's best to work with it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Mix that in. We can already see the glow starting to form. This works a lot better when we have the lights on. So let me turn off the torches. There we are.
That's so
The
cool!
fresh Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Oh my god!
Just like that, we can have ourselves a refreshing drink.
That's so cool. Oh my goodness!
Absolutely delicious.
That's so cool. I'm so impressed. See, this is why I call this segment Wulfy the Food Wizard.
That cesium's a little bitter.
Syrup.
Uh, huh?
That was cool. That was cool. Again.
I'm afraid I only had enough to make the one recipe. I had to test it a couple times to make sure it worked well.
Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. I love it.
Do you want to know how this actually works?
Yes. Break
So,
character. Tell me. How did you do this?
So, tonic water contains quinine, just
Yeah.
like gin does,
Yeah.
and quinine glows in the black light.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So, a little sleight of hand, I was able to make a black light appear. Yeah, what this really is a syrup made out of Powerade and soda water or tonic water.
God. I didn't even
And
know
it's
that about
very,
tonic water.
very bitter. Tonic water is incredibly bitter.
Do you know separately, but before the fallout, for years I thought I hated gin and tonic, and it turns out I don't like tonic. Gin is fine. Tonic's disgusting. I thought it was the gin. So
I think
there
it's
you go.
both. I tasted gin, and I think gin tastes horrible.
Really good quality. Like if you, it's like anything, right? Like vodka, blah blah blah. If you splurge and you get really good quality gin, and then add like lemonade, it's actually really good. It's just herbal alcohol. But yeah,
Interesting.
it's the tonic that got me for ages. I was like, why do all these disgusting British people like G&T? Disgusting gin. It's a tonic.
Disgusting British people. I
Disgusting
always wondered what
British
happened to the
people.
Brits when the Fallout came.
It's a very good question. It's true. I wonder what reference there's been. Let me look out if there's been any reference.
There's definitely a mod in the works called Fallout London.
Oh, yeah, the conversion mod. I've seen this. Oh, this looks really cool.
Just had to throw on my atomic charger. My phone's running on low on battery.
Oh my goodness. If only
Super
there were
duper
any
Wi-Fi.
Brits to chime in. Yes, yes. Imagine there being British people here.
Somehow there's Australian people here.
Yeah, Australia kind of just looks the same, to be honest.
There wasn't much worth hitting, was there?
Not really. And there's still
No.
kangaroos. Fucking kangaroos.
Mutated kangaroos.
Fallout
It's a huge jet.
London is April 23. That's cool.
April.
Yeah. April is due to be released. Let's see.
What?
I have
This year?
yeah. I looked up on my Pip-Boy, United Kingdom, and this is what it tells me. I mean, obviously, there's all the references every time we go to the museums, so we know of the existence.
Absolutely. The Museum of Freedom definitely points out how well we kicked their asses.
Yes, Lots of freedom. Lots of freedom was made. Oh, of
Made
course.
in America.
Some of the Mr. Handys have quite a British accent, so obviously we're. But this is all pre-world. I'm trying to find any mention post-world of anything going on. There doesn't seem to be. I don't think we know anything outside of the Commonwealth.
Nobody's been able to get across the oceans. There's been a lot of very strange mutations going on out there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. Oh. Afterthoughts. Do you remember Alistair Tenpenny?
If I think about it, I believe he was the man working with that Burke fellow.
Just look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The wealthy proprietor in the
Tenpenny
main.
Tower?
Yeah. So apparently there was mention that he traveled to the capital Wasteland from Great Britain in order to seek his fortune.
He seemed like quite the rich man when I came.
Yeah, and is also described as an Englishman in the official game guide.
He certainly doesn't sound like it. In fact, I'd say he has
Yeah.
generic voice number 5.
Oh, and a real world image of London appears in the original Fallout intro. So yeah, there's like kind of mention.
Very bits and pieces by the sound of it.
Yeah. But most of it's pre. Interesting. Yes. It still surprises me a lot of people don't realize what the thumb up is for with the Pip-Boy.
Luckily, not a lot of people grew up in the era I did, where we had to hide under our desks from nuclear explosions.
That's true. And measure how far away they are with your thumb. Very clever though. Very clever.
Yep, if the mushroom cloud is smaller than your thumb, then you are far enough away to not be immediately deadly irradiated.
Yeah.
If it's larger and you still have your thumb, consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, actually that's true. Just even having your thumb seems to be a rarity in the Wastelands. Mel says, original Fallout intro, was that weird hallucination everyone has when they're born, when someone kept talking about war never changing? You know what? I think I had that hallucination too. That's really weird.
It's been a myth around the Wasteland. Everybody seems to talk about it. Nobody understands why.
Well,
We believe it's Institute projecting things into our minds via the bird satellites.
Damn it, Jeff Bezos.
Damn you, Jeff Bezos.
Just takes advertising too far.
Well, if you could beam your dreams into somebody else's head, would you?
No.
No.
Would you?
Only the horrible night terrors.
That makes sense. How's the stew going?
Stew is looking fantastic so far. Just checking on it myself. There went my charger. Yes. It's looking very stewy.
Stewy? It does. It does look very stewy.
I'd say another 30 minutes and you should go, given how little of an amount we were making.
Where's your dog meat?
I'm afraid I don't have dog meat with me today, but I did find another little critter.
Aw.
Actually, now that I've taken the time to settle that up. Oh, catch up, please. There we go. Oh, goodness. Dashi, come.
Oh,
There it is. Sit. Good
you're
boy.
such a cute little dog meat.
It's
The
adorable little dog meat.
poor.
It
The
doesn't carry as much as
poor.
dog meat, unfortunately.
No.
But I load him up as much as I can.
So cute. So cute. You're so lucky we didn't dress you up. You're so lucky we didn't dress you up.
You are very lucky.
He came this close to being dressed up, does she? This close.
He did. He'd have been okay with it. He doesn't seem to mind it too much. Not that I dress him up at all. My mom sent something like Christmas time she wanted, or Halloween. That's a boy.
So small.
Hello, boy.
This is a small
He's
dog meat.
incredibly small. That's why I had to take him in. I knew he wouldn't survive in the wasteland. There's mole rats bigger than him.
It's true. It's true. It's like a little mole rat.
Look at how small he is. You're a tiny
Aw.
thing. Oh my goodness, this camera just doesn't want to focus on anything.
Oh, cute. Wait, was that your Christmas tree still up?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah,
Remember, I did say this place was quite decrepit.
nice to see
Even
they
though it
still.
was around- It was October when the bombs fell. I'm sure some people like to set things up a little early.
Yeah, okay. That's it's nice to see that some people still celebrate Christmas in the wasteland, I think. Maybe we should get rid of it.
It'll make some good burning later. I cannot, for the life of me, get the previous position. There we are.
Hmm.
Alright, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I have like 3 cameras open right now.
Really? Alright, well, if we're just
Yeah.
chilling, maybe we'll do just a really quick ad break and we'll just kind of top us up. We're just going to do 90 seconds. So if anyone wants to do a quick raid, it's like a really quick raid. There's like popping down to the super duper mountain back. Don't run into any mutants. I
I
hope you
heard that
return
Sega's
alive.
Ironworks still has some good stuff in it. I'm trying desperately to plug, quote unquote, my phone in. There we are. And keep it on angle.
Oh, well done. No, it's worked. It's worked.
It's just that I have to lay it against a pad.
Your Blamco is gonna get cold.
It's doing well so far. I've been munching on it a little bit.
Congealing. Slowly.
Yes, congealing. Slowly becoming a brick of cheese yet again, just like normal Blamco.
Okay. At least it doesn't taste powdery. Powdery in a very radiation kind of way.
It's that kind of grit you get from radioactive soil.
Yeah, that's exactly what Blamco tastes like. Sometimes I try to add a bit of spam or sugar bumps.
Yes, the canned mystery meat. I stopped a fellow actually in the Macarena packing house. He was trying to sell ghoul meat.
Ghoul meat.
Yes, he was packing it.
Well, it would never go off.
I think it's already been off. No offense, Mel.
Yes, we are ghoul friendly here.
We are
LGBTQIG plus. Ba, 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 ba. Goodness, maybe we'll have to play some Fallout afterwards.
We might do, because basically once the stew's ready, we've already made all the recipes.
I knew you would. You're like, I don't think I can stretch this more than an hour and a half. And look, you've done well. You will have done 2 hours. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I thought I'd make it about 2 hours. It's just, no, it wasn't efficient for me to make this in the interim of the stew cooking, but it was time-wise efficient. And the Nuka Cola was just a party trick.
That was cool, though. That was very cool. I really enjoyed that.
I really worked out how I was going to do the presentation. I'm very proud it worked out.
Well, maybe I can do my dumb run. I don't actually even know if my Fallout 3 still works. I'll have to check. It's installed.
So, just like I told Koi, if you just run it in compatibility mode on your Vault terminal, it'll work just fine. As long as it's the game of the year edition of your cartridge.
It is game of the year. It is a game of the year.
Then you should be fine.
Switch back to Ragstag.
The red stag is looking very good so far.
Chisel has come in from the Wasteland. Hello, welcome. It's nice to see that you haven't been raided and that you are alive. Is that outfit an original? Well, it's an original from the vault that Chef Wulfy came from.
I certainly found it in that vault.
Was it an officially designated vault suit, or did you find someone who made it?
Someone was definitely designated for the suit.
Okay.
And then I designated it off of their body.
Hey, Chisel chose to be in the Wasteland. Authentic. Welcome. We've made a couple of things today. We currently have the Ragstag stew that's just finishing. It's been bubbling away for a while. We managed to get from one of the settlements some fresh vegetables, and Chef Wolfie went out this morning and shot a Ragstag. We earlier decided that Blamco mac and cheese was probably a little bit too old by 210 years past its use by date, so we made it fresh using some Brahmin cream and cheese, and it's looking very good. That's all being finished if you want to catch the VOD later. And then Chef Wolfie is very clever and actually made some Nuka Cola Quantum. Would it still work if you turn the lights out?
Oh, it's still doing its thing, yeah.
Do it, turn the lights off. This is my favorite bit.
Yes.
This is my favorite bit. And we made Nuka Cola Quantum.
Quite as good as the strontium is supposed to, but I found what I was able to find, unfortunately.
Great.
It's inside of a little metal case. It said drop and run away.
And welcome back, Purple. Chisel was saving the mac and cheese expired one for a special day for too long. Yeah, I did the same, and then I just felt it tasted a little bit too radiation-y. But you know, you live where you learn. Adjust where applicable. Exactly.
I hear those words in my dreams.
So yeah, we're just waiting on this stew to finish, and then we will try and decide whether maybe after this we start. I'd be wanting to do a dumb run, as I call it, in Fallout 3. I hear legends about it. Tasted a little expired, that's all. But fresh it is. You know what? The definition of fresh is a little bit different in the Commonwealth. In my opinion, it's just freshly borrowed. I like to say borrowed, because you know, if they weren't dead, I would return it. Maybe, perhaps. Theme of the stream. Fresh from the packet. Exactly. Fresh from the packet or the can. More salt?
Just a little bit. Yeah, that's going to take the rest of the 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
At least for me.
What do you do for 40 minutes? Let me look up some more Fallout facts. Let's chat about other recipes from Fallout, huh? They say what they
Yeah, what?
want. This will taste better than the critics. That's you know, that's true, right? If you don't like what the critics say, just eat them.
Absolutely. See if they taste as good as you do.
Let's see.
Some of the other recipes I'm aware that we could have done.
Oh,
I know at least 13 other Nuka-Cola recipes, like Nuka Wild and Nuka Cherry.
Yum Yum deviled eggs. Let's see
Oh
what
yes, yes.
let's see what ingredients I actually have in it. As a critic, what else? What do you do? Critic. Lol. What else? Critique. Okay, let's see. I don't think it's gonna include what's actually in the deviled eggs. It's just gonna be eggs, right?
The thing is there aren't chickens around anymore, so the ones you find tend to be the ones that are still in their package.
It's so true. Have I ever seen a chicken in the wasteland? Let me look this up. Chicken. Oh, chicken. Critique, I stand corrected. Actually, you know what? I thought I was standing correct, and then you re it, and I was like, oh. Some chickens survived the Great War sheltering in bunkers.
Ah, yes. I've heard of such an agricultural bunker. One that worked out better than the Green Man one.
Yeah, apparently red chicken variants have been exposed to high levels of radiation, leaving them atrophied and naked. They are slightly smaller than their pre-war ancestors, and likewise pose no threat. Wow, something that doesn't pose a threat in the wasteland? No way. Oh yeah, there we go. So,
Wow, okay.
we have some chickens. Chisel, don't critique me on that. I won't, I promise, I promise. I'll have the mac and cheese. Right away, sir. We'll have that sent over by Brahmin Trader as soon as possible. They take a while. That'll be 20 caps.
I assume my fire's gone, but that's okay. Go ahead and pull our stew ahead of time. The only difference is
Silver!
we haven't gotten the broth to thicken up as much as I would like. But it's more like having a hearty soup at this point.
Silver Wolf has crawled out of the wasteland successfully. Welcome. It's nice to see that you weren't raided and you're still alive. Silver also forgot that this was happening, but he's here now.
Well, it's nice to have you, Silver. If you'd like to sit down and have some delicious red stag stew. Soup.
Freshly served, as fresh as things can be in the wasteland, as Chisel pointed out. Chisel also saying,
Indeed.
why does he look like he's here to save the day? Can't quite put my finger on it. It's true, Chef Wulfy does enjoy saving the day.
Especially if you pay me.
You should have seen his intro. And unfortunately, I hadn't changed over the screen in time. Despite us talking
really?
about it. Yeah. Imagine me
Why'd you didn't tell
forgetting
me
the...
earlier?
I know. Imagine me forgetting the one important thing.
So, just to remind you all for this red stag dish, I took some gourds, some carrots, some onions, and some potatoes, and I sauteed them in a pan until they softened. I added the meat afterwards, separately, got it to a nice brown, and then added the vegetables back, hit it with our radstag stock, which had a bit of a glow to it. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem later. And slowly cooked it for the past hour and 15 minutes. And we have this delicious concoction. It's actually really tasty, and I'm looking very forward to eating it.
It does sound tasty, doesn't it, Silver? It's been nice to watch.
Having with that, our Blamco mac and cheese. And of course, our deliciously irradiated Nuka Cola Quantum. Which doesn't glow very well during the daytime.
I
But
still
we might
love
as
it
well
at
make
night
it
though.
seem like
Yeah, do
a
it.
radioactive meal.
Yes! Still makes me
That's
happy.
visible sunlight. It's quite the amount of light too.
It's actually a huge amount. Like,
Very bright.
good for a power outage. That's super
Radioactive
cool.
isotopes will do that for you.
Isn't it? The glow is only a little concerning. I've been reassured that it is able to be consumed.
I never assured you. Well, yes, I assured you of that. It is certainly consumable.
And Chisel, I think Bruce Wayne, the pre-war anti-hero, was paid in caps. Surely. It does sound tasty, but you can only hear, not taste. It's all right. I'm sure we will send around a trader soon enough, and pass out some of our cooking to the Commonwealth.
Absolutely.
Consumable and safe to consume are very different things, Minx. Look, I trust my chef, and if he says that quantum Nuka-Cola is safe to consume, it's probably as safe as most things that I consume in the Commonwealth. He did say that 2 rad packs should be consumed at the same time as consuming this meal, just so you know.
Sometimes it's just as good to mix it in. Also, from some notes that I was just reading, cesium has a half-life of about 90 days, so it's pretty active.
Can you tell me later if after you pass the drink whether it glows?
I'll be sure to check in with you.
If it lasts for 90 days.
What would literally happen is I would go, yo, and shut the light off.
Like every time, you're just gonna have to check now.
The light will go away eventually.
Here's a
The
reminder.
sperm's already gone.
Oh, yeah, that technically everything's gonna be glowing for 90 days, right? No. How long does it take to clear out the system? Completely 3 days?
Oh, let's see. Depending on how much you drink, 4, 6, about a week.
About a week. Oh, well, I'm excited to hear if your pee glows for a week.
There's gonna be a part where you feel really good. Don't trust that part.
Chisels reminded us the rule of thumb: if it glows, refrain from drinking it, which I always ignore in the Wasteland. I go, if it's free and not being protected right now, and I'm thirsty, then it's good to go.
If it's suddenly mine, then it's mine forever.
Thank you for the lurk, JD. I'm glad to see you're still alive in the Wasteland. I suspect
much
he's
so.
about to go for a hunt, though. I hope your raid goes well.
I'm certainly going to hunt down these meals.
Yeah, shall we, well done. You've managed to stretch cooking into 2 hours. shall we switch and, play some Fallout?
I think that's a grand idea. We'll hop on one of the terminals.
That sounds like fun. Okay, guys. Let me transition away briefly. And you are free to move. Alright, I'm gonna just group this together. There we go. Let's move this over here. Chisel, I see why.
I knew my favorite part was going to be taking the gauntlets off.
Were they quite tight?
Serious sweat under them. They are. It's literally. It's condensated. It's so gross.
No. I see why, except for that vampire from Twilight worked out for him. Sparkles or glow. Apparently this is what their diet consisted of. It makes all sense now, right?
Oh yeah. Well, vampires naturally consume radioactive material. That's why they like to have your plasma.
Alright, let's see if my Fallout 3 still works. You're beautiful. Oh no, it's not installed. I only have 4 in shelter.
What a fool.
How big is it? 8 gigabytes. Oof. Alright, we'll see. We'll see.
I did some testing with it. I don't know if I left it installed.
Yeah, I've only got...
Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. No, I don't have 3 installed.
We could do a bit in New Vegas, I guess.
It's 8 gigs.
Vault Tech Red
Technically.
Wolf has pounced into the foxhole. I'm really glad that you have survived the wasteland. Welcome, welcome. You missed the cooking, unfortunately, but the VOD will be released. We made some rad stag stew, and we made some actually glowing Nuka-Cola Quantum, and we made some fresh Blamco mac and cheese because we really didn't want any more of that packet mix, so it was just time to get to us. Chisel, if I survive this far, then anyone can survive here. Exactly right. I really appreciate the follow, though. Thank you. It's nice for the support. Helps us keep going, and we'd like to do some more game cooking, which will be a bit fun.
Absolutely. This keeps us on Radio New Vegas. That way we don't have to listen to Big Iron for the 30th time.
It's true, it's true. If I survive... Oh, okay. Alright, so are you gonna... I mean, I can play Fallout Shelter and I can play Fallout 4, but if you got New Vegas installed, New Vegas could be fun.
I'm doing 3. It's halfway done.
Oh my goodness. You... American internet
it's the best
versus
internet.
Australian. I can't
I
even
put a lot of
comprehend.
caps into this internet.
I can't even comprehend how fast. Crazy.
Blazing
crazy.
fast. Like
Blazing.
those old Nintendo commercials where like the kid was having whiplash from playing Mario Kart.
Did you take photos of what you cooked? I'm Australian. Yes. I'm in
She's
Australia.
Australian. I'm very much not.
You heard all about me. I heard all about me too.
I keep hearing about her. She won't stop talking.
I promise you, it's a real country.
But yes, I had to turn the phone off to go and take pictures. I will go do that now.
Yeah, do. Because if you send it to me, I'll put it up in the corner while we're playing.
I got you.
It's like proof that we actually did some cooking. Koalas are evil, I hear. They do have a bit of chlamydia. But koalas mutated a little bit strangely during the fallout. I will admit that. Good morning, Wheat. How are you? I'm excited about your upcoming cooking stream. Which is in about, 2 hours? I'm also glad to see that you've crawled out the wasteland and you're still alive and haven't been raided yet. Bum, bum, bum. Chef Wulfy is just off taking a photo of what we created. It's like I feel like we have to put. Yeah, send it to me. I feel like we have to put proof up that we did this. Oh, look at it! It looks so good. All right, okay.
We did do it. I did a whole thing. That is awesome shoe, Mel. That was an awesome shoe you posted.
Save.
This is such a cool shoe.
And save. I'm good. And yes, that train wreck starts in like 2 hours. It's not gonna be a train wreck. It's gonna be amazing.
Train wreck? What are we train wrecking?
I suspect Wheat will be getting back into his maid outfit blindfold to do some Australian recipes, I heard, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we'll have to pop in after this one.
Is he gonna do Vegemite
You
on
better
toast
run. You better take cover.
Better run. You better get go boy.
Was that your Australian accent?
That was is that guy singing in an Australian accent? I honestly didn't. I couldn't tell.
Take cover. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, because at the end he goes, "You better run. You better get go boy."
Yeah. Vegemite, king of condiments, exactly. Well, it's Aussie cooking because all the Australians gave me the suggestions. Aren't you actually making damper bread though? See, I'm technically a fake Australian, so it's gets a bit
She's a
weird.
New Zealander. It's basically the same thing.
Not even. I'm a fake Kiwi as well. Isn't it terrible? I was born in Great Britain, but don't judge me too hard for it. I promise I'm not that
Is
bad.
it really that great?
I can't reveal such secrets. Hang on, let me just quickly making a still of the glow. That's so cool. So there's one. And then tell me when you stream, by the way, because I'm just really quickly making something up. England, you're safe. You're safe now. Thank goodness. I wouldn't go back. Shh! Don't tell them. Don't tell them. 59.
I have a visual up for you on the terminal.
Excellent. Let me why is the overseer insisting that I play more ads soon? God damn it. God damn it, Jeff Bezos. Institute.
You know how the overseer is.
The Institute are constantly trying to make me play ads. And I don't want to play ads. So mean. So rude. Okay, 69. Okay. Okay. There we go. This looks good. Alright, let me just Liverpool of England. David Beckham. What's that? This is Radstag Stew.
Good.
Second. I don't have it up yet.
It's okay. I was making sure this was the right character.
20, 18. Okay, good. Radstag Stew. And then this was lamb curd, mac and cheese. I'm gonna center this. How do we sit and the humidity? You know this song? Yes. I know it all too well. They play it in every single Australian pub known to man, and I wish they wouldn't. It's a bit of a pub favorite here. I can tell you that. Color quantum. Okay. Nuka Cola Quantum. I have spelled quantum right, haven't I? Alright, we'll find out soon.
Quantum.
Stroke. Clear. Na 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 na. Okay. Stroke.
That's something interesting to be on repeat.
I know. Okay. Here we go. I've done it. Export as Midman. Game food finals. Alright, guys. My iPod is that on repeat and Beethoven Fifth Symphony in there. You mean your Pip-Boy, right? Your Pip-Boy. I see this, but I'm wondering what it does. Might need some help.
His iPip.
It says follow. What does it do? I don't know. You're welcome to push it and find out. It would be certainly nice to see you again, Chisel. Aww. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. I'm really glad nothing exploded. Last time we pushed a button, we lost a town and then created a town. That's an accident, sorry. Alright, let me load image. Final food. How exciting. I love pushing buttons. I'm sure you do. What the? Okay. Can't decide. Now let's put it up here. I'm trying to decide where to put this image. It's probably a bit big, but it'll be alright. It'll be fine, right? There
Oh,
you
are
go.
you just putting them on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love them. I'm proud that we made them.
I'm very satisfied with them as well. They're going to keep me fed well tonight, so I can wake up well rested.
Alright, let me get your game up, huh? And let me slowly turn down my music, because that's enough of that. And then we're going to... Oh my goodness, it just went for it immediately, huh? You are in there. Okay, hang on.
It's being shot.
You are being shot. Huzzah!
Yeah.
Got Heidi, scrumptious and
Those
deadly
monsters.
drink pictures.
They're
Yeah!
gonna get me.
The heck? What's this kid doing all the way down here?
No, those things will get me. I can't. I gotta keep going.
Hey, calm down. It'll be okay, I
No.
promise.
Those things. They're right behind me. Leave me alone.
So I'll show you my special points in a minute, but hey kid, it's okay, I'm a big tough guy.
You grown-ups are all the same. My papa is missing, and I think the ants may have gotten him.
Ants. I remember this. I remember this.
Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. He's supposed to be like way up there. Like his mission is way further away than the Super Duper Mart.
Put us in the middle because
sure.
there we go. So
Alright,
then you
so
can
here's
see
my
how...
special points. Just like I was telling you before, strength and luck.
Oh. This is what I want to do. This is literally the run that I want to do in 3.
I so far haven't found any good speech checks. to
No,
deal
apparently
with
it's
that.
only in 3. That's why I want to do it in 3. The
This is
food looks
3.
awesome. Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I grabbed a clip of when he revealed the quantum glowing. I like lost my shit.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did.
Yeah. I knew you would find a way to be able to do it because it's you. So I just knew. But to actually see it happen was really cool. It was very cool.
I think we have a friend. Oh,
Oh!
fiery.
Oh!
Fiery boy.
Turn down the gunshots.
I don't think I have much for weapons. I think I just walked out of the vault.
You would have fangirled over it? Yeah, I totally fangirled over it. He does give away his secrets afterwards, but I fangirled.
I do. And you can find it in the VOD.
I'll publish that VOD to YouTube so we don't lose it. It's too sad to lose it. Now I'm like, what game are we gonna do next? This has been way too much fun.
I absolutely want to do Skyrim after this.
Are you want to do Skyrim? I don't know. Should we do 2 lots of Bethesda?
I think it's mostly because I already have Skyrim recipes.
No.
It would be super simple.
Skyrim would be like sweet roll. Did someone
Maybe
steal
do
your
a sweet
sweet
roll.
roll?
I would definitely like to do like Horker loaf.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe some skooma
Oh,
or some
Scuba!
Blackbriar mead.
Skimmer would be cool. Hang on. I'm looking at my games now. And if you guys have any suggestions in the chat as well of things that would have really cool. I'm trying to think. What definitely has recipes in it? Oh, Eastwood has heaps of recipes, but that's not a very well-known game, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of Eastward.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter would be quite elaborate. Expensive.
Oh, the
maybe.
cats are so cool. The whole platters. You could just do one platter, I suppose.
I love the platters they do.
They're so cool.
You have to do the first. Oh, of course I have to do the flourish. Like the chef cat that just comes over and places his herbs on top.
Can you please be a cat boy?
Can I be a cowboy?
Cat boy.
Cat boy.
Neko.
No.
Oh.
No.
Just straight shut down. Didn't even hesitate. Why not? You have to
Nope.
dress up. No.
Because I could, but I don't want to.
Very rude. Oh, I just realized that I actually had this, I don't know.
Ankles clipped.
Who's correct? My bad.
It's not working.
Uh,
I fell.
Mass Effect must have things.
Oh yeah, sure you could find some of the stuff in the bars.
Oh, what do we do? Like, Sons of the Forest. I just want to see you eat a fish face first.
Oh god, I forgot they do that.
Yeah, they do.
They do though, don't they?
Stardew Valley would be interesting.
Stardew Valley has a lot of nice recipes. It's
Yeah.
pretty normal recipes though, like spaghetti and.
This is the problem. Like, they just have very normal kind of recipes, huh?
This controller is very sensitive.
Oh, I can't remember what was in Don't Starve.
Let's see. There was monster meatloaf. There's
Because they have like beefalo and
cooked
stuff.
morsel.
Is there-
I don't remember what happens with beefalo. I don't know why I have like no means of defense on me. I have no bullets. I have a stick essentially, and like no. I don't know. I have nothing.
Be like games of recipes.
Let's go find. What's the mission we're on right
Dark
now?
Souls? Ooh, okay. Okay, hang on.
I have made an octopus dish from. Let's go back to Megaton. From Elden Ring before. Make that Estus soup. Now I need to find something that glows red.
A game that I can like, because I know Fallout so well, so the banter was easier. I look up game recipes and it's just like cooking games.
Yeah. Cooking Mama and all
Like
like.
that Estus soup.
See, that's the Church of the Broken God. Let's make our way around Megaton real quick. That's the processing plant. That man will buy scrap metal for infinite amounts of money. And I think that there's a glitch you could do with him. Food.
Food! That's what we do! Yes, find all the recipes.
Let's see, there's noodles.
Just noodles.
And
Just noodles.
this man is enjoying
The fuck is that?
some iguana bits.
Oh, iguana bits. Yeah, fair.
And this psychopath is praising a bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Smell that. Thought she lived here.
Yeah, with her aunt.
Dixie West's house. Where's the bar?
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Jericho's house.
That's all the rage, right?
Does
do
Baldur's Gate have food?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's this land.
Butter
hated the layout of the city.
buns and split pea soup. It's kind of a bit normal though. I'm trying to find Oh, we did the Yakuza series. Then we do some Japanese cooking. Is that
Oh,
noodles?
Yakuza's got great food in it.
Looks like dirt and rice.
Supply shop. Man, I just saw the bar.
Oh yeah, Yakuza has
Riverside
heaps.
Supply. Could probably get some ammo from here.
What else? Animal Crossing. I found a site. This person's been doing.
Oh no, it's her.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault.
Oh, Moira.
I've been one of you for years.
Yeah, Moira.
I'm talking
Good
about
to
Moira
meet you.
earlier.
I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research.
Stalker does have food, yeah.
I'm
Great
working
game
on a
too.
book about the Wasteland.
Let's see.
You
Ba,
could
ba,
do
ba,
Final
ba.
Fantasy and just get
I'm just
Koi
here
to
to do some
come
shopping.
in. Koi would know
Hmm.
it back to front.
Could be the guy I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago.
She stole my roach.
See ya.
She's a very strange lady. So wait, what happened to... Yeah, this is Craterside Supply.
Huh.
Speaking of
Did
which.
you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
What?
Do you sell any special items?
Do I ever?
Oh, the rocket launcher. That's where you buy it. That's right. Hey, please just have ammo.
Concerns
It's like
me.
no money.
But I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could get away with it.
Oh, that melee thing's the only thing I have. Armored jumpsuit. Oh.
Yeah, they have a whole culinary. Yeah, I was thinking that, and I'm like, man, Koi knows that series back to front, so actually, Koi could jump right into that easily.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be really cool to watch. Don't need that. Okay, there we go.
69. They're stuck in my head now. Aw. I'm having all like the post proudness of you. That was really
Good
cool that
hunting.
you pulled all that off.
Huh?
I was saying I was proud of you, cunt.
What did I do?
Whoops, I guess you just did your job, huh? But
I was just trading with some annoying lady. What do you mean?
yeah, all the Fallout cooking.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I did a good job.
I was sad I missed the intro. We talked about this really cool intro he was going to do for ages, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be great. And then I didn't switch off of the starting soon screen, and I was like, I'm so sad right now, but I'm not going to mention it immediately because then he'll be sad too. Fuck.
I would just made you do it again.
Oh yeah, maybe we should have. Damn it. I didn't think of it.
Now I got some bullets.
Oh!
There we go. That's something to start with. And I'll just loot some bodies and get some more money. See, off to the super duper mart. Remember any food from Metal Gear? Oh no, wait, I did that last time. That's right.
I didn't even know our special guest was briefly in here. What the fuck?
Wait, were they?
They were in there for like they were in here for like half an hour. What?
I thought you meant that they'd come back.
What? They were talking?
What do you mean? Yeah, they were talking. I was talking to them.
I never heard them ever.
Are you serious? That's why they
No.
kept mumbling about you not hearing them.
What the fuck?
I said something and you responded as if you had heard them or you were, I guess you were just reacting to me.
I Oh my god, you know why? Purge would have been turned down because the last thing I fucking played with him would have been Lethal Company.
So see, Purge, it's her fault. I heard you just fine. Let's do a little bit of healing. And then we're going to go in here and borrow some items. Hope they didn't hear that. They heard it. Oh. I have quite a small amount of health. Hopefully I can find something in here that'll boost my health.
Oh my god. That means that they wouldn't be heard on the stream either. Because I don't think I had them turned up.
Oh, because you would be the person to be displaying their sound, huh?
I need to fix that because, oh my god. Why is the sound... Hang on. Because when I go look in my Discord...
Diggity dog.
Deafen, undeafen, voice disconnect. User join! It's literally turned on the sound. I don't know why it's not playing it anymore for me. It just isn't playing the sound anymore. It's so weird. Oh. No, wait. Sounds. I really don't know why the sounds aren't... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, and this chat was like, what was going on?
The rest of them go. I think I'm prepared to take care of them now.
Oh my
There you
god.
are.
How did you not realize that I couldn't hear him?
I kind of did, but like again, there was a point where you responded, I think, off of me, but it sounded like you were responding to them, so I was like, oh, she must be able to hear them now.
No! It could be disabled because of streamer mode. Is that what it... No, even when I'm not in streamer mode, for some reason, it's just not being given me the join sounds for like...
You got me. Damn it, I'm gonna
quite a
pull it
while. And I don't know why, because it's turned up. Streamer mode disables the sounds. Oh my god. Peugeot would never ignore you!
Sound.
Ever! Because Wulfy asked if you're listening to the guest.
It wasn't that. Like, we were happy to have you in. It's just that she couldn't hear you. I was the only one that could.
I thought he meant, like, are you reading the chat? Ah!
Retreat.
I must have literally had him turned down from like Lethal Weapon or whatever we played last, and I just didn't even realize.
Lethal Weapon? Lethal Company?
Yeah, Lethal. I always say Lethal Weapon. I mean Lethal Company. I can't remember
It's a
what
good
I
movie.
lost. Yeah.
Might wear the armor.
Showing up in chat, sadly.
No. Okay. Just like in the worst possible
Oh my
situation.
God,
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
like
Oh, look, I found some Blanco mac and
devastated.
cheese, some mute
Did you?
fruit, some junk food. Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and scarf all of that down because I have nothing else to heal myself with. My audio went away. Like all of it. That would be why.
man. The fact that his chat thought that I was just like dissing him too. No.
Chat thought what?
Pat would have thought that I was dissing him as well, like just ignoring him.
We're so sorry, Purge. Oh my god, she just jump shot at me.
I need to get him to jump back into VC so I can hear him properly.
Dang it. I am caught between a rock and a hard place immediately.
Responded a few times to Wulfy asking. Oh my god.
Okay. I'm away from them at least. This lady is deadly accurate. I know where I need to go. I just have to get there without being shot to death by a person with a shotgun. My god, Serpentine, you bastard! No, this is not the right way. Why are these cards everywhere? I think it's over here, though I might be thinking of the Super Duper Mark from Fallout 4. That takes care of that, at least.
You know what was so weird was at one point, I remember you asking about the guests, and I was like, yeah, I wonder where they are. And I went and had a look at his stream, and it was like him and Paige watching our stream, and I was like, oh, I guess they just didn't feel like coming in. I guess they just decided to watch for a bit as well. And I even noticed that he'd like tagged the stream name and everything with it, and so I was like, oh, maybe he was preparing to come in and just didn't come in, and then just went back to what we were doing. And he must have been literally in the stream. No, I didn't click. I just didn't click. Oh my god.
Damn.
Good morning, Wayne. Means cancelled for snubbing Purgemas. I know. I'm Devo.
Is there... I must be thinking of Fallout 4. I swear there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum in this store. Sleep in that bed and heal up.
It is streamer mode if I disable, but no, because even when we're not in stream mode, I've been having issues with people joining. I'm gonna be obsessing on it. Next time Purge streams, I'm gonna be like talking to his chat, and I'm gonna be like, I didn't stop him! I swear. Fuck. The fact that I responded to you every time and I just didn't click that, what you were saying. I must have talked over them as well then.
Once or twice, but really not often. It was strangely in sync.
It's so weird. Wait, I'm with Minx even with our stream mode on. My Discord is just an idiot. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but a couple of months ago the join and leave sound just stopped working.
Yeah, mine hasn't worked for a while, the join and leave sounds.
The only reason I know that our group appears is they're loud or their avatar pops up. That's how I know, is because their avatar is suddenly there. Mine randomly works.
Was at first. Then again, I am supposed to be in a town just asking generalized questions and not fighting people at the moment I walk out of a vault. They give you a much better start in Fallout 4. Here too.
You can't hear the sound either? Yeah, I don't know why. It just kind of stopped working. It's so weird.
Is this working? Like, can you hear the sounds of this stream?
Yeah, it's only people joining and leaving. No idea.
Odd.
Which is the worst, because sometimes people leave VC and I'm still fucking talking to them. Like, you know how Oracle just leaves and doesn't announce he's leaving, and I'll just have a whole fucking
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah. No idea that he's not there anymore. I mean, usually I also try to have Discord up so I can see the chat, but I didn't have it up. I realize I still have this up as well.
Jeez. I got a timer going on. So I'll be back.
Oh, mine too. Oh, I just woke up and put the story together myself.
I
Yeah.
hope I am providing some entertainment with this. I realize I'm a little over in my head in this fight. But apparently, somebody in this building has something that uses 5.56 ammunition, and I want it. Frag mines. Hold on, wait. Frag mines. Frag mine.
The Purgibus community hates me.
Okay.
The oddest thing is, I just never even clicked that you were talking to someone else. Ever. Like, everything was just insane. I think this is how Doom goes being on mute for like an hour at a time and just responds to people and doesn't realize. Now I get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. We bag him out for it all the time, but yeah. He'll just suddenly, after ages, be like, oh my god, I've been on fucking mute this entire time, and he's been quiet for like an hour, and he's been having full conversations with us, and never realizes. And now I get it. Now I get it.
Super Keeper Pharmacy Key. That where this terminal goes? Yes, it is. There we go. That's much better. I wonder if I could eat this Abraxo cleaner. These stuff, metal boxes. Definitely stuff that I could use. Wow, plus 1 HP. Hell yeah. Sweet. Alright, don't have to listen to that now. Hey, there's a mini nuke back here in a grocery store.
Just cover up on the stats, but it'll be alright.
Oh, hey!
You found some?
I found some. I need to return to
Yes!
this damn store. Yeah, I got 3 of them here. And some good old Nuka-Colas. Oh yeah, now we're set for healing items.
The funniest thing
Go ahead and
is,
chug this bad boy. Oh, it's abs.
if he just played the stream, he would have realized that he wasn't on speaker. Damn it. Damn it!
I feel really bad about that. I'm so
I feel
sorry.
awful. No, you shouldn't feel. You did nothing wrong. I
'Cause they-
feel awful.
No, because it makes so much more sense why they felt... It sounded like they felt awkward when they were talking.
Oh,
And I was like, I can hear you guys. I'm talking to you.
it's the worst. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know, you're going to have to do like 2
What
streams
am
to
I
make up for
gonna
that
do?
one.
Oh, I know. Okay, I'm gonna put us on either side. I keep like trying to fucking figure out where to put us. Maybe I was better off before. Okay, fine. We're moving it back. I'm fiddling. Yeah, I'm fiddling. I think I'm more surprised that no one figured it out.
Figured.
It out. Like between all of his chat as well. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe we should do Final Fantasy next because he's been playing Final Fantasy.
Food to Final Fantasy?
Such a terrible friend. I know. Purge has been playing Final Fantasy. Look, let me
Oh, that's
give him,
cool.
let me give him a shout out.
You have a fucking... Is that a Chinese pistol? It is. Give me that. Give me all of your stuff. Moira's gonna love it.
No, Glenn.
I forgot about that sound.
Old school.
There you are. Yes, you make a fine corpse. I heard you were going to be back in the old maid outfit. Making some of the good stuff today.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's not too long. Aaron Akota?
Say again?
I think he's on in like an hour and 20 minutes.
See.
God, you're gonna be way asleep by then, aren't you?
Likely. I have a pretty severe headache going on right now.
Oh, you poor thing.
I can fix this.
Let's see if I can download 4 out free without my internet messing up. Tell me if the stream sounds awful, I guess, or I sound awful.
You've been downloading that the whole time.
No, I haven't.
Now
Oh
look,
no.
gotcha. Hello there, Mr. Burke.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My
Arm
dear
movements are
boy,
so great.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
Got a point, make it.
As you wish. I'm looking to employ an individual with no ties to Megaton, no interest in its future. Megaton is obsolete, the last vestige of a cobbled, desperate past. It needs to go away, and you are going to see that it does.
I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that. I'm listening.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid. Handsomely.
You know, Mr. Tenpenny. Yeah.
Right.
Only Brit we know of in the game.
An extra 500 caps. Yeah, my 6% speech kill. All right.
Excellent. I had a feeling about you. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. Don't let...
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine.
It's not that kind of
Galaxy
bar,
News.
stranger.
Their signal's been shit.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? It's not that kind of
My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure.
Well, we've apparently also got a Scot in the game,
Your troubles are a thing of the past.
or whatever this accent's supposed to be.
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
What's that accent supposed to be?
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault.
I
right
mean,
after
if
you
it's
were
supposed to
born.
be
To
Celtic,
keep you safe, you see. I remember it well. You
Yeah.
stayed in my saloon after all.
they
That's right.
definitely
Yeah.
suggest
His
that
brotherhood a
some
steel
have
friend,
crossed the ocean somehow,
and you,
don't
the
they?
suckling babe with nary a tit to suck.
I like to think that
Sorry about your mom, truly.
rather than somebody
Life
crossing the
goes
ocean to
on.
the wasteland, this is
Daddy
just a
died.
descendant of an Irish
Life's
family.
full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to. Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. Oh, 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
Almost sounds like Sheogorath
Oh, wow.
without the scratchy voice.
There's a throwback. Yeah, yeah.
You catch on quick, kid. That's the way of it out here, for sure. You want something, you take it. Or you pay, and seems a fair price.
What do you got for sale? I'd like to buy a drink. Wait, what?
Tell it to Gob. He'll get you whatever you need.
Oh.
Work. Come on. Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
Ah! What are you?
Haven't you ever seen a ghoul before?
I know what a ghoul is. Stay away from
Yeah,
me, zombie.
Great. What do you need? Asshole. Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Enjoy. Dick.
Yeah. Dick. Chinese pistols. Not as good as our American-made pistols. Combat shotgun must be garbage. That. Oh, the 218. Wow, okay. Alright.
See you soon, drunk.
See you soon, drunkie, and then don't hit me. Alright, let's set off a bomb. I'm too stupid to use this bomb. some kind of advice he could have offered me, because there was like a choice of like, hey, so what if I can't destroy the bomb?
Hey,
You haven't rigged the bomb yet. Lack the aptitude, you mean? You're not rewiring the thing, just attaching the pulse charge to the detonator. If you get stumped, talk to Leo Stahl. He might have something to help you concentrate. He's got a bit of a reputation.
Leo Stahl. Oh, Mentats. I don't think that's gonna help me. I'm exceptionally stupid.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more, like, options for being.
I haven't either. I've been trying to, like, that's why I've been going to, like, people that you should be talking to, because...
The hell?
I don't know where that one guy is. I was hoping he was in the saloon. I think his name was Leo Stahl, right? Let's call in. That's a Megaton settler.
What's the big idea?
Nope. Nope. Yep, I don't know where Leo Stahl is. I hope he's down here. That's a leg.
I'm pasting in Purge's server.
hey,
Are you vehemently apologizing?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Morning.
You looking for the mayor?
Let him know I cared, at least.
Yeah. Oh no, he knows.
I know you didn't.
junk is. Oh, hey.
He's meant to be Irish? Yeah. Yeah.
Sure he is.
The worst thing is now, I bet you Koi sees it fucking in his server, and now he's gonna bag me out. God damn it.
You dirty coward. I've got one.
Why was there a mercenary in your house? Alright, let's not attack Moira. Alright, unfortunately I don't think that the nuke's gonna be exploding because I'm too stupid. My explosive skill? Probably too low. I am level 3. It's supposed to be 25, it's 21. So I suppose if I could get a hold of some mentats. Problem is I don't know where that doll guy is in the city. I'm gonna have to look for him.
You want something?
He is coming with
Ramen.
the clouds,
So cute.
and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder.
Get some mentats.
Oh, come on. Hey,
That's all I would need.
I need to check on the whole dumb run thing again. It's really disappointing. Cause I swear I remember something about that too. Like I swear I tried to do a dumb run ages ago and it was coming up with some speech option somewhere.
I mean, I'm sure there's some. I just don't know where.
It might be a very particular combination. Cause what's your stats? You're like no intelligence, no charisma, right?
Yeah, 1 intelligence, 1 charisma.
No. Oh fuck. Yeah, it should be doing it. It's so annoying. Let me look it up. Hang on. So we're gonna go. Oh, not 3. No intelligence. Oh.
Oh.
Right.
That's Walter. Damn it. I don't know where this guy is.
Speech. Oh, is it only low intelligence?
Yeah, I guess the clinic would be the best bet. I just don't know my way around this damn town. See the local map here.
I thought that was stupid
I think it's on
dialogue.
clinic. There it is.
Yeah, this is what I
Right.
wanted to check.
Guess that's it there.
To a trillion civilization.
Okay, maybe it was just Fallout 1 and 2.
Shall know an end to pain.
It might have been.
Yeah.
That's secure for a reason.
I urge you, my friend. Come, drink with me.
Oh. No, if you want all over the game, you get Fallout 3. What? Yeah, I speech challenges, charisma use, low intelligence. New Vegas, super tongued. Talk, low intelligence character. Okay, here we go. Just really wanted the dumb one.
I swear I just saw the clinic on here, but now I can't find it again. Unless it's because I'm at a higher elevation. Tells me then that the clinic would have been on a higher. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's a New Vegas thing. Oh, it's not very significant.
Bounced over it like 3 times. Man, I'm like really tired. There it is, Megaton Clinic.
It's very crazy hours for him.
Okay, right there. I made it. You sell me things.
I'm Dr.
Don't care. Yep.
Fallout 2 is hilarious. Apparently low intelligence.
Well, that
okay.
wasn't it.
Okay.
No mentats lying around
It's
that I could
Fallout
just
2.
steal. Lots and lots of stim packs that he must not need.
Okay, it's Fallout 2. Low intelligence was hilarious. Okay. Alright. I don't think I ever really played Fallout 2 properly, so that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind doing that.
I don't think I have it.
Yeah, I played like Fallout 1, 3, 4, and New Vegas, and Shelter. I don't know why I kind of didn't really do 2. I think I watched it, but I didn't really play it.
Not quite.
I think it's because I planned to do it after I finished 1, but I got so mad about not knowing about the whole countdown time thing and fucking it up and not having a save, and then I just didn't finish 1. I watched the ending of it, that I just never got around to 2. Just made me so mad.
There you go.
Now we get
Wait, it wasn't Jenny's saw, was it?
They're just very into the idea of doing a Final Fantasy one. Apparently he'll suck you off if you do some 15 recipes.
15?
No. Like from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh.
Not 15 recipes. He's like, God damn it. No.
Damn it. Who told... Help? What's the hell?
You want to backseat your suffering?
Yeah, I can.
He might. I don't know. I think he's probably forgotten. I feel like Wulfy and I have played 3, 4 in New Vegas so many times. Every time I go back, I've still forgotten shit. All the time.
What did I tell you?
Purge!
Oh,
My
fuck's sake.
most favorite person in the world. Oh my god. Purge,
Hi,
please,
Purge.
please pop into VC so I can fix your volume. I'm so embarrassed. Fuck.
I enjoyed having you around, even if she was
Aw.
ignoring you.
How is the stew? How is the stew?
Look, if you're going to tell on me, do it.
Now Wulfy's ignoring me. How is the stew?
Oh. Scrumptious.
I mean,
It
it's
came
not
out
like
very, very well.
it's not like he's gonna be like, shit, I did terribly.
I fucked it up completely. No, it was fine. I should have roasted the... I mean, I was going for the Fallout vibe. I wasn't going for, like, actual chefing stuff. But I should have roasted the butternut squash so that it wasn't so... It basically dissolved after the deer was ready.
We were being very accurate. You have no idea the very in detail debates we had on what would be able to be done in an apocalyptic world.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Bro, I'm just trying to buy drugs from you. Would you...
Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has
I love this game. You just like fucking wait wherever for 12 hours. Just stand there.
Yeah.
In the way.
What's up, Sober? You need to let him go to the water treatment plant. Oh. Fucking hell. I'm impatient. I just want to blow this place up. So the water treatment plant's up here somewhere.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
I don't...
I don't know
Hey,
when Purge
hey.
was here. Were you here with the quantum bit?
Hey.
There we go. I appreciate you, Sober. I do. Go, go.
Good to see you.
Just a
Why is
stew.
it good now?
It's
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Can't just look at a door?
Letting him chop veggies, then start the venison. God, you were right there at the beginning.
Yeah, he was there for like a half hour or so.
My god. I don't know how I didn't realize that you weren't responding to me. Like, I just didn't even click. I was saying, Purge, while you were juffing Paige home, I was like, now I get how Doom can be muted for an hour and not realize. Like, all the time he comes back and he's like, fuck, I've been muted for an hour. And I'm always like, how do you not notice that we're not responding? And he's always like, I don't know, it just always sounds like you guys are just joining in on the conversation somehow. Like, and now I get it. Like, I don't know how I was having only like 1/3 of the conversation, but I never clicked that Wulfy was ever responding to anyone else.
Right, how would I possibly be talking to someone else?
You just never sounded like you were responding to anyone else, ever. Like, you never said anything, like, out of place.
I think he's going down to the dam. What time does he go to the water treatment facility?
God damn.
He's like, I guess he sleeps there. You can just steal them. From where? I'll gladly steal them. Did I just pickpocket him? No.
I'm not gonna watch Purge's VOD. I'll die too much.
Yeah, so like, if it isn't obvious, Sober, this is definitely not the game that I have the most practice in. Water treatment plant in a desk. Got it. Just gonna go rob an old man.
I mean, I finished 3, but I think I just, it was so long ago.
Manya. Girl's house.
I definitely know 4 the best. It's just because it's the most recent.
Definitely know 4 the best.
Yeah. And I also just watched Koi play some of it, so it's a bit more fresh in my
As
mind.
many times as I played through New Vegas, I have way more hours than 4.
Paige is raging so hard. Alright, I'll just skip to that bit. As soon as it like comes up as me, I'm just gonna be like, nope. I'm not gonna listen to any of that. I will just die inside. Just the
Very
entire
hard.
hammer. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'll be so sad. I was just thinking this morning, Purge, I was watching your 2024 vlog goals.
What
It
am
was
I gonna
really
say?
good.
No?
And I'm just thinking of your schedule. And I'm like, wonder if we could fit it in with something.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, you enjoy the ride too, buddy.
Didn't realize it was a very hard oof.
It's all good. I have it now. I have the thing I need. Mend hats. Apparently I already had 2. Alrighty then. And be
Do
divided.
you know in my game, I don't think I destroyed it. I think I disarmed him.
I've played it a couple of times at least. I've spared them once, and sometimes not.
So hard to make, no script, just me going off on a tangent. That's how I used to make my YouTube vids, to be honest. Exactly like that.
quite far away.
Unless I was doing specific edits, like once a month, I'd release a video just like that, like just pointed at myself and just fucking talking about shit.
Yeah, I would definitely be more talkative, but it is 4 in the morning, and I've been awake since 5 in the morning.
Do you have work today?
Nope.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just all I have right now is a gentle walk to Tenpenny Tower.
Look like 4 guys. I found every time I redid it, I was like, okay, this time I'll be more concise because I know what I'm talking about compared to the first one. So like by the third take, I'm like, I know what I'm talking about. And I'd still find something else to waffle about. Every time. It would always end up being about half an hour.
Just trying to
Usually
fill in
distracted.
time, or
No, I'd just waffle, I guess. Just have a conversation. Used to do oddly well. That's the edits. I think the edits new people would find me, and then the waffling would just be.
Hey there.
It's like she's smoking
Yeah.
a fake cigarette. Like
Well,
when
she
you're
is a
trying to
doctor.
be cool as a kid. Oh yeah, that's true.
she's still trying to be cool.
Why don't you come in BC? I'm gonna fix your volume. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh,
Come on, BC, Bridge.
ad break. It's gonna be like, no, I'm in bed, or something like that.
Fuck you.
Editing vids. Damn it. Just remind me. Actually, can I? Oh no, I can't because he's not. Just wants to ignore you again. Oh god.
Damn dogs.
What? Hang
Hello.
on. Oh my god, it is streamer mode because that time I heard it join and I'm not in streamer mode. Okay, so when I'm in streamer mode, I can't hear the entrance. And you're on 0%. Hello. I have
Hello.
turned you up.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can hear you.
Is it fixed?
It's fixed. Yeah, you were on 0%. I don't know what we were last playing, but it must have been in game. Thank you. Thank you for
cool.
letting me fix your audio. I appreciate it.
Welcome, Purge, to the stream.
Yeah, they're Wulfy and that. Because they're doing cooking. Look, so they did Nuka-Cola Quantum. And then
Yeah.
Blanco mac and cheese. And then the Rad Stag stew.
Is
Pretty
that
cool.
Pambo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Unless it's just...
Yeah, I don't know.
When the
I don't know
Anthem
what
call?
they did to the Nuka-Cola. I can't hear Minx
I
in
can't,
background.
Silver.
Yeah, I
He's
don't know why.
not. He's not in the server.
Oh no, my settings are
So-
off. That's why.
I can't. When he's not in VC, I can't adjust. Yeah. Yeah. I have to do it specially.
Okay. But yeah, how did you do the Nuka-Cola? Sorry, if I may ask.
So tonic water has a substance in it called quinine, which glows under a black light.
Mm.
He tricked me. I thought it was like he'd managed to get hold of something really special, and it's just tonic water.
Yeah, the cesium that I poured in was sugar.
Was it good?
No, it's terrible. The tonic water tastes like fucking just garbage. It's super bitter. It's disgusting. I was going for form over function.
I like gin and tonics at least.
It must be the gin because I think the tonic tastes
Yeah,
terrible.
we agreed we don't like tonic. Yeah, I have to invite him to a server each time.
the bloody entrance to this place?
Like, Payday 3 crashes stream.
Payday 3?
Yeah.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass.
Payday?
Everyone wants to play Payday 3.
Oh, right.
Let me in, goddammit.
I haven't played Payday 3 in so long. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah. So I can't adjust.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
But,
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time.
not about Roy Phillips. Oh my god.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. You won't get away. With that. Thief.
Okay, I guess I didn't get away with.
Oh, he didn't care.
Alrighty then.
Is this Tenpenny's house?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What are you editing, Paige?
My Spider-Man stuff currently, but I'm gonna actually not tell Paige, and I'm gonna put It Takes Two on YouTube.
Yes, do it. Okay, I'll watch that. I'll watch
I'm
that
not joking.
version.
Paige was no shit getting really angry. Like, it was
Really?
really funny. Yeah, like she got like probably the angriest I've ever seen her. It was hilarious.
Okay, I do want to watch that. I'm gonna cry
It was
with
like, 'cause
laughter.
I don't know if you've seen like It Takes Two before, but like
Good
the
game.
section,
Not
like you work together,
really.
like so basically like at one point you have to shoot a nail for them, like your other person to grab onto and swing to, and you
Yeah.
can pull the nail halfway throughout when they're going to leap for it or when they're hanging onto it.
Yeah.
And I did that about 20 times.
Oh my
So
god. Oh
she
my
hit me
god.
like a few times. It was pretty good.
Okay. I definitely want to see this. Tell me when it's up.
Hey,
Oh fuck, that's so funny.
It's a super fun game.
It is. I was
Yeah.
like surprised. It was quite difficult too.
Fucking play it. Someone
Puzzle
was
elements
playing
were
it with
really
their
good.
partner, and I can't remember who it was.
I was playing it with my partner at the time.
I feel like maybe it was Toy Reaper.
I love this guy's voice.
He owns this building. We get our caps.
Was
from
it
him,
Wheaton
and
you?
Don't you forget it.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think it was Wheaton You as well. But there was definitely a
Mike.
female I watched. No, there was someone with females watched. I've like watched. There was a stage when everyone was playing it, like every time I went on, and so there was a couple of people I watched. But there's someone that I watched a bit more. Like there was like a canon thing they were trying to do, and they were getting really angry about. And that was definitely the girl.
Fancy that! A visitor! I seldom get visitors, which is a tiresome shame, because I'm usually relentlessly bored out of my right mind.
That's not.
That's
All of these
yeah, that's your English guy.
They're about like I'm made of eggshells and about to fall to pieces at any moment.
That's
I'm
not
surprised they
an
even
English
let you
accent.
in. So, what
Yeah,
do
it
you
sounds
think of
more
my
like
fine
a
tower here?
Texan
It's
landowner.
Quite the jewel of the wasteland, isn't it?
Yeah.
I dare say.
You didn't build this tower. You just found it and moved in. Big fucking deal.
I say,
Yeah.
must you be so caustic? Come now, a lot of work went into turning this husk of a tower into a place people can call home. I've had help, of course, especially in Mr. Burke, an absolute gem of a man. He certainly has a way of getting done what needs to get done. Then it was a matter of getting the right type of tenants with the right type of assets, and the rest is, as they say, history.
Alright then, time for a nuke.
Oh,
For everybody that came in to watch the Fallout cooking stream and this subsequent Fallout 3 stream, I wanted to say very much thank you. I hope you all had a lot of fun and enjoyed watching it and the weird bits that we tried to do with the stupid character that I was.
yay. I didn't think I
Let's
ever
fuck
got to
this
see
duck.
this, so I'm excited. No, make it work! No!
Wait, you know what the fuck's going on?
He blew up a town.
Just nuking Megaton.
What? Holy fuck!
Stole the people.
Mr. Burke, what a grand display of fireworks. I
Yeah, they would not be. Whoa, I hadn't seen this before, actually.
I feel like that's a little bigger than my thumb.
Yeah, I feel like you guys should not have survived that.
All this bright light and wind has.
My God. What transcendent beauty.
Oh my god.
Just, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay. I just.
Alright. Well, here, I'll show you another neat thing. And this, actually, since you never... There it is.
You? Oh.
This was the
Where?
reference I was
Whoa.
making earlier.
Explosion. What happened?
What?
Oh,
I
God.
made this reference earlier during the stream, and I didn't know that you'd never bombed Megaton before. This is what happens to Moira when she becomes a ghoul.
Overnight?
That's a real nice thing to say. Of course it's me. What's with the weird look? Don't you remember who I am? Did you hurt your head in that big explosion? A ghoul? What? Me? What do you... Huh? Why am I a ghoul? Is this because of that explosion? Actually, this isn't too bad. I always was curious to do some tests involving ghouls. Know anywhere where a ghoul like me can settle down?
Good luck.
You know, this is just the perfect excuse to visit Rivet City. But while I'm heading downtown, I've been meaning to check out the museum. Who knows what I'll find? Anyway, see you downtown, one way or the other.
I just want to use my channel points before we take them down one more time.
Another one. Where's Deputy Weld? See, this was the entrance, I think.
Yes. That made me way too happy.
There he is.
Oh my god. Do you think we're gonna make it to midnight? This is what I'm trying to figure out, is whether we can stay up and raid Probable's cooking stream, or if I should be finding someone.
You should be fighting someone for what?
Raiding. Oh my god, everyone
I know,
is playing
like,
Power World.
She's so positive. But, I mean, if anybody's played Nuka World, they know that her ghoulification is not canon.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, this is just a what if thing. You could find her. You could find her again in the Nuka World DLC.
Something in-game not be canon, that's so weird.
Yeah, I know, a game with multiple endings.
I mean, I can do it, but for Wulfy, it's currently
4:30.
yeah, 4:30 in the morning, and he's done a work day. So haven't you? Can't remember.
Yeah, I did a work day, and then I came home and did all that stuff.
More.
My man just got crumpled. Did you see that shit? Yo, you good? Wow. Hey, thanks for killing this guy. Is that power armor? That's not good. Yeah, that's Enclave. Doing. I think I'd run to Enclave this fast. Things fire so strangely. Die, machine man! Damn it. I should have just healed. Attrition did not work on my part.
Thanks again for your part in paving the way towards progress.
This thing fires so strangely. Like, I want it to fire really fast, but it just doesn't want to.
Just had this suit.
Oh, that's right. The Fallout boy like stops time, doesn't?
Oh, the VATS. Yeah, the VAT
That's
system.
it. Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, pick things up again.
I think I tried to put into the vote you play the Fallout series this year and it didn't get the vote, so I was like, damn it.
There we are. Here you go, Tenpenny. I'll let you watch the just one last time. Oh,
I was surprised Fallout didn't get more votes, to be honest.
Yeah.
goodbye, Tenpenny.
But you got what you wished for anyway. You got fucking amnesia.
I'm actually excited.
Goodbye, Headlessburg.
I'm actually excited. I haven't really seen all of Amnesia. Like, I think I watched PewDiePie play like one of them years ago. But not
Yeah, I've
regularly.
never seen the whole thing
The
myself.
whole thing, yeah. So I'm actually genuinely excited to actually finally see it.
I'm not.
Hey, if it was multiplayer, I'd do it with you. But it's not. Oh, well.
Is it not?
No. Is it not?
I thought a Machine for Pigs was at least multiplayer.
Oh, God, is it? Is it really? Come on. No.
No. Do you want to transition to other thing? Because I'm gonna shut this off.
I can. Give me a second. Thank you for giving me a warning. I appreciate that.
The headache is getting worse.
Aw.
I don't know where it came from either. It's just like really sharp on the left side.
There you go. I could position that a little better. Sorry. Oh,
Hi,
well.
Bubby.
Who are we gonna raid?
Are we gonna raid? Who's available?
Oh, Dosie's playing some Alien Isolation. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. It'll be
That's
a good one. Apparently, she's
Yeah.
pretty entertaining to watch. For
Is she
Alien Isolation,
freaking
like
out?
she gets scared.
That's hilarious.
I wish that I could play horror games like that, but I just like the way they are. I've never been startled by one.
That's
I really like the aesthetic, and I just enjoy playing them.
That's hilarious. Yeah, let's do Dozy. We haven't raided Dozy in a long time.
I just like them very far away.
And
What, the horror game?
Yep. Just you can stay away.
I like how obsessed she got with Doom's voice as well. It was pretty funny.
Oh, she loves his voice?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then she pointed out that Doom sounds like Morgan Freeman. And I was like, that's rare. Oh, actually, he does. And then we just made him do all these Morgan Freeman impressions forever. But yeah, he sounds like Morgan Freeman. Never noticed. I just never noticed before. It's hilarious.
Sure.
Alright, guys, we're gonna raid out. Thank you to everyone for joining us in the Wasteland today. Sorry to Purge for ignoring him for half an hour. It's just super
Technically,
awkward.
you ignored him for the whole stream.
Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do.
I appreciated having you in, Purge.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
we'll figure
I'd just
out
like to
another one.
I'd like to say really quickly, you really rocked that suit, bro.
It's true. You really
It
did.
looks so good in it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, holy shit. You're
Yeah, I
pulling
was
it off
really
so
glad
hard.
it was so comfy when it came in. And the only problem was those little armband things. They're really shitty.
Yeah, very well.
And very sweat-inducing, apparently.
Sweaty will feel alone, but please make a big deal when we visit Dozy and post our emoji, our raid emoji, and I'll see you
Thanks, Silver.
guys again really soon. Streamers Epic, thank you very much.
Bye.